It's just absolutely amazing, the amount of gorgeous locations in this game. Like, just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. We were here last time, and it amazed me then, and it's one of those things wherever I boot up the game, like, I'm just, like, instantly taken in by the world, how gorgeous it is. It's breathtaking. It's so pretty. I mean, here's the thing. We're in a place where, like, it's like a train station that's broken down and destroyed, but they found a way to make it mystical and magical and almost ethereal. Like, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Hello, BB Gang says, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And we have a new party member, which I think we might add them to the team. Are they in the menu now? They are. Level 26, which says to me that's the level maybe we're... I don't know if that's what they're doing, like, hey, you're supposed to be at this level, but I'm just, like, playing the game normally. I think I've also not done as much side stuff as, like, you possibly can do as well. But we'll level up Monoko today, and I think what we'll do is, like, try him out, right? Just like we did with Verso. I'm not saying that I'm going to change the CL, Lune, Mael team, because this is, like, my favorite thing in the world. I love the trio of CL, Lune, and Mael. It's so fun. It's so fun for me. But I do think it's one of those things that, like, it's good to try it out, right? It's definitely good to try it out, especially since we didn't get to try out some of the other move sets as well. Let's go around and have a chat with some people.
It is as it ever was. Enemies abound, but we hold firm against those who would wreak havoc upon our home. I shall soon rekindle the flames of the Great Forge and cast our defences anew.
Use weapons?
Of a sort, between the wrongs of deception and violence, we have chosen the lesser evil.
Okay.
We are well versed in methods of misdirection, though the skillful application of sound.
Through the skillful application of sound.
As you've surely seen with the bell we gifted to our furry jestful friend long ago. Perhaps some of our design might be of use at your journey.
Oh, a trader. Really cool. Complete quest. Complete a quest. So there's gonna be, like, side quests involved in this too? Let's get as much as these. We have a lot of money. Let's, like, we can come back here as well, by the way. So it's not like it's gonna be one of those things where, like, we don't, you know, it's not gonna be a bad thing. Like, we can buy some of the stuff that we missed as well if we want to. We can buy the recode. So we have to finish some sort of quest. I wonder if we finish the quest here.
Perhaps we can help each other.
Oh, here we go.
I'm developing something that will greatly increase our chances of survival, and will undoubtedly aid you in battle as well. Require one final ingredient, the eternal ice, a type of ice that never melts. You can find some not far from here with the depths of the glacier mountain. Retrieve the eternal ice, and for a fair price, I'll use it to augment your defenses. What you say?
That's an enticing offer.
I must warn you, the path to the frozen halls will not be easy. Many threats await you there, so I wish you good luck.
Sure thing. Okay, so we have side quests. I think, did we see something in the menu about quests? Maybe I might have seen, like, an inkling of that before. Maybe there's something in my mind that's like is, you know, reminds me of that. Maybe it's... No, maybe not. I thought maybe I saw, like, a menu that had, like, quests or something, or... Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game altogether. So he said that we can find that eternal ice, and he'll help us with our defenses.
Beautiful weather today. Albeit a tad warm for my liking.
Too warm, really?
Before the fracture, our central home lay above the heavens, on a mountain tipped with crystal clouds.
Wow.
Blossoms and snowflake graced our every breath. The blizzards of yesteryear were a sight to behold, and quite invigorating to experience.
So yeah, they lived above the clouds. No wonder this place wouldn't be as cold. Like, if you're talking about, like, you know, above the clouds, you're talking about the altitude is so high that, like, the warmth ain't hitting you, man. You ain't getting warm. Look at this guy with the beret. Ah. Grandes fashioniste. Sorry?
We Grandes are impervious to cold, and instantly dreadful for one such as me. Can you guess why?
Why?
Because there's no need for clothes. We run about naked as the day we were born.
Oh, but you like clothes? I like the hat, though. It's a nice hat. Like, it's such an instantaneous thing where, like, you see, like, one of these guys with, like, a fancy, like, you know, quote-unquote human hat. And, like, it's at the baseline just an interesting design. And it comes along with the idea that he wants to be, like, he's into fashion, so that adds to that as well. But, like, on the baseline, just seeing them, it's like, well, that's an interesting creature right away. You're like, oh, I wonder what their story is. I wonder what they're doing. It sets them apart almost instantly, you know?
As a fashion designer, my talents languish from disuse. My life needs color and textures. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. Let me dress you.
You have clothes? You're two marvelous friends?
But before I drape you in elegance, you must first best me in eloquence.
What?
It is a battle that consists of 3 rounds. 3 rounds where one must display an excellence in poetry. I shall design a new attire for one able to best me in eloquence battle.
Oh, maybe not me.
Shall we begin?
Sure.
Let us commence.
What is an eloquence battle? What's it gonna look like?
Are you ready? I'll start. Finish my sentence with a wonderful...
Oh, wait, we have to like, it's almost like, okay. It's like fill in the blanks. Okay. Life blooms like a rose with petals soft and frail. Winter winds will whisper the ending of the tale. And often we fail to set sail. This one? Sure. It sounded the nicest, I guess.
Your words impress me. Let us continue. Life's a canvas painted with the colors of our strife.
But it often feels like a butter knife. Death, the artist's final stroke, completing every life. That sounds the most poetic, right? I guess.
Poetic and magnificent. Let us continue. Life sings a song of joy and pain, and notes both sweet and bitter.
With the tune, it's just something about pain. No, in a language we cannot decide. Oh, the way the music is going here too is very nice. With bitter, it echoes, fades to stillness. Our secrets follow after.
You have a way with words, young lady.
Okay, that was fine. We just picked the longest and kind of like most like artistic ones, I guess.
You're good. I should have expected that. Hold on for a moment. It is going to take some time to create my piece.
Can I say as well, like when I was in school, I was very young. I was like maybe like 12 or 13, so I was like an idiot kid. I remember like we were doing poetry, and like it's so interesting now that like English is my favorite thing of all time. And maybe it is because I've had like some very good teachers that kind of just said like, hey, you know, you're gonna like this, whatever. But not English in terms of like the English country. I mean the language. I mean the subject. It was like one of my favorite things ever. And you can say like, oh, is it still your favorite thing? I think it influenced. I'm not trying to be pretentious, but I think it influenced like my love for everything. Like in terms of like my love for like characters and stories, and like it influenced everything. As it does, right? That's what happens in life. It's the same thing when someone says like I did math in school and that influenced me like wanting to work in science or something, you know, like it's the way things go, right? But I remember like I said to like my teacher, I was like, oh man, our poetry is dumb because like poetry is just like it's I remember just being like, you can like pretend anything's poetry. You can have the McDonald's menu as poetry. And he was like, yeah, you can. And he goes, wait, he said, didn't you write an essay on how you're in a band before? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, don't you write lyrics for your band? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, dude, if you don't sing that and just say it, that's poetry. Like, and I was like, okay. I think that one moment kind of snapped me into place of just being like, okay, like I'm an idiot. And I started to like really like, I know that sounds like I was really stupid, but like I probably just was really stupid. But you know when you're like a kid, you're trying to like come to terms with everything. And again, I was 12, so like or 13, so like I don't really like look back at that moment now and I laugh more than I do like and then go like, oh, I was so stupid. It's like it's funny. It's funny now looking back because he owned me. he got me good like in 2 seconds. Yeah. Let's see what outfit we get. Proud of this one? She holds up the X. Stop it. See, that says stop that. Whoa, an outfit for Lune? An outfit for Lune. Man, that's actually like stunning. It's actually a really stunning outfit. We're gonna keep it the regular one, but like I guess like technically this would be canon within our story, right? I don't know. Actually, that argument's kind of funny because like at that point it's like every outfit kind of like, and I think Clair Obscur has done this really well, which is that every outfit we technically obtain is kind of like a canon outfit, apart from maybe like, you know, the hair, you know what I mean? Because I think it's like one of those things where like, you know, who's actually doing her hair, but I guess the dress shows could be doing her hair. But this outfit technically was like in the story. We got the story. If we wanted to wear this outfit, we could. I just think the black looks cooler. Like, if we wanted to do this, we definitely could. Anyway, it's not a set rule. It's not like I'm sitting here being like, I have to do this. But, like, for usually I just wear the regular outfits for all my stuff. But she looks awesome. She does look cool. Yeah. And as I said, it's like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm not, like, if I wanted to wear it, I can. It's like, it's not, like, a hard and fast rule. But usually I just wear the regular outfits. That's what I usually do. But it is a really cool outfit. Let us talk to these guys as well. I like that we have like the cycle. Look at the way the snow looks as well. They did a really good job with this because like snow is not often just like caked on the ground. It's sometimes messy and dirty and kind of a bit sludgy and like mess and like there's patches and stuff. So I think they did a really good job with this.
The Grandis lived in peaceful lives long before the painters emerged.
Oh, so you were here before the painters emerged. Okay. Oh, I think they said something like the painters emerged one day, right? That's what happened.
The three great
and before they were here before the fracture as well. So like obviously they were here before that too. Yeah.
Tries to round for their artistry and their discourse. We too once had grand arenas like gesturals, but within our arenas, eloquence landed the killing blows.
Oh, sure, like words and stuff. That's interesting. I love your ears.
I still remember the excitement of the oratory games. Every 4 years, the greatest minds came together to demonstrate their mastery over the spoken word. The debates were fierce and lengthy. I recall one bout that lasted 96 hours.
Wow, they're really into it. Do you still hold these games?
Not as what they once were, for the three great grandest tribes no longer exist.
Oh, okay.
We're all that remain. But the games were not simply a competition between us, they were a celebration and a chance to come together.
That's true. That's a nice way of looking at it.
And that spirit will continue to honor these days. Our debates are more humble in nature, but that allows for a more intimate, competitive environment. We have faced many challenges since the fracture, but our traditions live on, in one form or another.
That's really cool. I really love that idea. And again, it's like we learn more about these cultures, we learn more about these people. Is this where we have to go? Yeah, we do. He told us to go this way, right? Yeah. We learn more about like the culture of this world, like just like the way the Jestros like to fight and have like a very defensive in that nature as well. The Grandis do things through spoken word and through eloquence, but they both have one thing in common is that they both want to defend themselves against like danger from the outside, whether it be Nevrons or possibly, you know, the man with white hair, Renoir. And the reason I say that is because like it's interesting because like the other ones create patatas, right, to kind of protect themselves, while as these guys seem to have their own mechanisms to do with sound as well to defend themselves as well. It's very interesting how we learn about these different cultures, and I love how they're more like due to like words and they have debates, and it's like kind of like a very philosophical culture.
One more time, just like Morocco showed us.
Almost, yeah. Swing more like this.
Oh, my achy bones. Yes, you young folk have swayed my views. We must adopt the just way. Alas, to my mind is an agreement. My body is reluctant. Forgive these old bones, let's try once more.
So they're trying to maybe adopt the more violent approach because again, in these modern times, maybe they do have to defend themselves through violence. And what they even said there as well, that after the fracture happened, the tribes fractured. So they no longer had like a central place for them to kind of do all these debates, and like that does happen. If I can give an example with Irish culture, like when we were invaded and our country was colonized, what generally happened at that time was like our culture was separated and we had to do it in secret and everything was fragmented and it wasn't as strong. Our language and all this stuff as well is what happened. And it wasn't until like, we got like a pure like kind of like independence back that we were able to like really like implement it more into the world, and like we made efforts to kind of do this into our country. In terms of like our sports and our history and our language and all this stuff too, and our ancient folklore and all this stuff got kind of made a comeback. But it is like really interesting that like, you kind of do see that like a big fracture happened that changed the whole world, and being fragmented and not having true peace does lead to a less time to actually like, speak, think about your own culture and do more cultural stuff that's within your own culture. Because less time and less safety means less comfort to practice this stuff. And that's what happens. And if you're constantly trying to defend yourself, you're not going to be doing like these, philosophical debates all the time. You're not going to be organizing this stuff all the time. You have to think of different things. Things change over time. They really do.
Would you kindly descend from there?
Oh, it's someone there. No. I'm not coming down. It's not my time. I like that they use it as kind of like a bench as well. That's really fun.
I should build a proper bench when
it's okay. It works out for me.
Something to fight back, to strike directly against Nevrons in open battle. Though we are strangers to the mindset of war and outmatched in strength and numbers. What would have their will? We have the will, but we have the way.
Anything's possible if you have the will to see it through. I don't know, but the only chance you have is you stand together. You outsmarted than everyone's as far without facing directly?
Precisely, our knowledge of the terrain and our skills in misdirection have allowed us to survive. To change course to provoke direct conflict is foolhardy. But our enemy is ever at our door, and they grow ever stronger and slyer with every passing day. Perhaps an evolution in strategy is required. Perhaps this is necessary risk. Yes. There's much to ponder with no easy answers, but that's his life, I suppose. Thank you for listening to my worries.
No problem. And the thing is as well that like he's accurate in saying that like at some point like you probably will have to fight back. At some point there will be a physical altercation. But I also think that like one thing that should also embolden is the fact that they have survived so long because of their knowledge of the terrain. And knowledge of the terrain, knowledge of the world can change everything, right? Is this green?
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandes have embraced us with such warmth and hope.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle.
That's awesome.
The Grandes retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children.
Oh.
Fortunately for them, they do not appear affected by the Gomage
Interesting,
the way
okay.
we are. It is painful knowing our expedition has failed. But at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
That's awesome. And I'm not saying it's awesome that they failed. I'm saying it's awesome that like they found comfort with the people of Grandes, that they were able to find a kind of like a warm safe haven. And honestly, like it's interesting that you would find some normalcy amongst this because our world is like tainted by the Gomage. People are dying very young. People are, you know, dying at 32, 33, all this stuff, 40 years old and all this stuff too. But here they have like this like thing where it's like they still have children. They're still growing up. They're not affected by the Gomage. It does give them a sense of like balance and normalcy that you wouldn't really get on Lumiere. And also the warmth that they give them as well is such a nice thing to have in like those final moments. But yeah, we know these guys are not affected by the Gomage whatsoever.
Many challenges lie ahead for both your kind and ours. Please take this.
Oh, thank you. Jesus, so nice. That's so nice. This already said we can get the everlasting snow.
Treacherous region of the mountains. If your destination is Old Lumiere, you should leave via the other exit.
Let's see how hard it is to get this everlasting piece of ice. I said okay. Oh. Point stunner. So if you open the map, where are we now? There's a carousel. I'm guessing this is where he wants us to go because that looks like it's like directly there as well. And I say to get to this space here, we'd have to travel to there. Let's go. You okay?
Greetings, expeditioners. Are you in search for the former home of Lumiere?
No.
Surviving the frozen lands will prove quite a challenge. Here, take this. It might be aid your survival. Good luck, expeditioners.
Thank you so much. They are so warm. They are so nice. And I can totally see how this would give you such a sense of normalcy. Look at like the fire in the distance. There's like a bit of ashy smoke, I wonder as well. Is it like a volcano of some kind or something? Beautiful location with the flowers here too. Is that a frozen Neveron, do you think? I think it is. It's definitely a frozen Neveron. But yeah, on the I just want to say like oh my god, this place is so pretty. I wanted to say just on the outfits themselves in terms of like when I was saying that like what's a canon outfit. The reason I do it is not because like some strict thing of like I gotta do it, like I gotta. It's more of a thing of just like it helps my immersion to stay with the canon outfit for the first game. And everyone has a different way of immersing themselves. It's not just like my way is the way to go or your way is the way to go. Everyone has their own way. But like what's cool about Clair Obscur is that like there's so many outfits that are legitimately like canon, right? And I never even thought about it until I got the white outfit because I was like, yeah, technically this is like a canon outfit in a way because it's like made for us from a mission that we did that is literally within this world of a guy who does fashion stuff. It's not just like we did a side quest and we got like a random outfit that they never even talked about. This is a fashion designer who or like designed a fashion piece for us. And so I never really thought about it like that. And I guess like you could say as well, like a lot of the Jestros making hairstyles, like are we saying that they also like design our hair for us? Now, I'm not going to change the hair because I love the characters' hairs. And stuff like that too. And also like some of the outfits, like say like the baguette outfit and stuff like that too. I know that like technically that is a reward we got in the world too, but it's not really like what I want to do if I'm being real with you. Oh, it's a shortcut to out here, yeah? Oh, maybe we can actually get to the guy from here if we go around here. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense because I think it's like I always go for example, the example I give is like Persona 5. I do the canon outfits for the first playthrough all the time. But the reason I do that is because the extra outfits you get in like DLC and stuff like that are cool, but they're not technically like the outfits that the characters would wear in the journey. Whereas you could definitely argue in this game, and it's really cool, that the outfit that Lune got there, the white outfit, is an outfit that she got canonically in the journey, and that's cool. It's a different type of thing, right? It's really cool. Oh no, it went to here. Why did I think it was here? What? Oh, was I pointing in the wrong direction? Possibly, yeah, because these are shortcuts. They wouldn't just give it to go to a new area. It's fine. We will also level up Monoko as well. I'm not going to say he's going to be like perfect or anything like that, because again, I definitely, like, this is my team. Like, this is my team, and like, I love using them. I love using them so much. CL I like a lot because there's a lot of like, you have to like, there's a lot of setup, and then it feels like you're almost like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, so I was... No, I looked at it wrong. Yeah, this is definitely pointing there. I paused here and I got confused because I was looking maybe in that direction. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Let's go up here. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about like me doing more side stuff, because I do like it's one of those things where like I think I do some, the way I'm doing is I do some side stuff, and then I kind of do the main stuff. But I think I've been striking a good balance, I would say. I'm not overloading with side stuff. I give the opportunity to come back to do more side stuff, so I get to have like a lot of fun with that, I think, right? At least in my view. This guy is so sick, guys. It's such a sick outfit.
Dodge CL.
Can get the perfect in that. That's okay.
Quite in good.
Nice. We have to. I want to try out the grading moves as well. Oh god, you can tell I panicked there in the second one for sure. A lot of panic. The little guys always make me panic. Always. I guess we can go for another Fleur and Fury, but this time on this guy.
Precision.
We will have to upgrade some stuff as well, of course. We haven't leveled up in a bit, but it's fine.
Lightning dance.
Oh, nice. Some level up as well. Oh, it's a new weapon. It looks sick. Looks really, really sick. Okay, let's head up to whatever this is then. Is this like, looks like, so that's there. So there's also like a thing that looks like a carousel here. Oh, wait, is it one of the games? Remember the game on the beach? Possibly. This is a beautiful place. The red flowers were a great choice. A great choice. Because the already beautiful world here is like contrasted by the red, even on the red on the walls here as well. Or maybe not. Maybe I misinterpreted the carousel. So in terms of upgrading attributes, oh, we only have 3 here, but I'm going to go for some more defense and some vitality. I'm going to go for more might and more defense, I guess. In terms of this guy over here, I'm not sure what to. I guess like, you know, we should go with his weapon first of all. Get everything to like 10 is not a bad idea. First of all, and then get these to 20, I guess each. This has to go to 20 as well, right? And maybe take a bit of... No, because I definitely want might. Maybe take a bit away from agility, put that into might, and then put that more into defense there, put that into there as well. Maybe. Might be a good deal here. And we also have to level up Verso, which again, we have been using Verso a lot, but I definitely want to level him up at some point again as well. And again, I don't feel bad, right, for leaving Verso on the sidelines, because like I'm having like an unbelievably good time. So I don't want to like frame like me using a team that I like as me feeling bad about like, you know, anything like that as well. When it's just been joyous, you know. It's been so so cool. But we have to learn skills, right? By collecting more enemy stuff. Really cool. Okay, we have 4 points here for you. We have 4 points, 7 points. Yeah, we can't level up anything just yet, but that's fine. For now, I'm gonna take off CL and put on Monoko just to try him out. So the carousel. Oh man, look at this. It feels almost like a haunting place, right? Look at this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But like this type of stuff, like with the cold snow around here as well, the empty sound that's here too, it makes it feel more haunting than it is like kind of like welcoming as it might be for a. Because I think that, you know, fun fairs are beautiful. I love fun fairs. The lighting here is fantastic. Fun fairs are beautiful. Like, I love fun fairs. I think there's such a charming feel to them. There's such an exciting feel to them. Even if like you're not going on many rides, it's a really fun feeling. But I do think it's like one of those things that like an abandoned fun fair, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
It's nice to see expeditioners once more.
You met the other expeditioners? That's, yeah, they camped with them back at the camp as well.
Several years prior.
What happened to them?
I'm afraid I'm unaware of their fate. We had pleasant enough conversations, though. They're in quite a rush and sadly could not spare the time to assist me.
Assist you with what?
Our beloved carousel is frozen over, but the ice is too thick for me to break. Perhaps you could help?
We could try. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, 100%. I'll try. Is it a matter of just breaking apart the ice like this? Oh, it is. Is that the only piece of ice? No, there's more ice here. Oh, it definitely can help with this stuff. Ah. Oh my god, the music. What'd you think? It's honestly less scary when it's moving. It's actually kind of neat. Look at the sky as well.
Marvelous, you freed the carousel and forever in your debt. This will bring great cheer to the others. I have such lovely memories of Grandis and human children playing here together.
And human children. Wow, so again, before the fracture. Human children? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, before the fracture. Makes sense. What was that like?
Well, there's no Nevrons, and thus no need for nigh violence. Our battles ride upon sharpness of a wit and not our swords. My friend Eloise, we ride the carousel and make up the stories together. Tales of great daring do. She had such a lovely way with words. But after the fracture, I never saw her again. She's kind of eager to help others just like you.
That's very sweet, I think, to say as well. That's a very sweet thing, and especially to relate someone who you love to these strangers that helped you out as well. It's a very kind thing of you to do.
She took great pride in her hair. Sadly, I can no longer remember the details of her face, but I'll never forget her hair. I could show you if you like.
I do enjoy new hairstyles. Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where the game is trying to tell you that a lot of these things are just like our canon. Oh my god! She's adorable. Like, Mael was adorable before, now she got a bob. This is honestly stylish, Mael. Adorable, stylish.
I do miss her dearly. It makes me happy to see part of her live on. Farewell, expeditioners. May fortune smile upon you.
Very kind of him to like to do that for us as well, right? Like and you can tell how much passion and love they have in them, their minds as well, and their souls as well. In terms of outfits here, like again, it's adorable. Like it's an adorable outfit. We're changing back the other hair. No, again, I know it's so insensitive. Maybe we should. Okay, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll wait till we leave. I don't want to be mean. We'll wait till we leave, and then we'll come back, and we'll change the hair. You know, I don't want to just I don't want someone to be like, do you want me to show you this new hairstyle that belonged to my lovely friend, and then just change it? It was very sweet of him to do that. It was very, very lovely. You know what I mean? Like it was a very like kind sentiment, and we should always like, you know, I will always be thankful for that. Obviously, like, you know, you don't have to accept a gift if you don't want it. I want to make that clear. Just because someone is being kind, but like, I don't know. In this crazy world, having people like that are kind enough to extend stuff like that to us is very, very kind. Esky waiting outside is a really nice touch, right? Yeah, I really like that. And I wasn't going to turn him down 100%, but now they're outside. Mael? Yeah. And there's the other carousel as well there too. Like, it's so interesting that we have these stories about like the pre-fracture as well. Breaking a target doubles its burn amount. Okay, that's cool. Because obviously like pre-fracture is a big deal. Oh, is this the way we have to go to get to maybe? Oh yeah, I think that's why we have to get the everlasting whatever it is. But because it's something that none of us remember or were there for. We learned about it in stories and stuff like that as well. But all we know is that our life now is like post-fracture. Does not know the piece he was talking about, does not know the lovely, you know, happy days. And again, not everything would be happy. I'm not saying that, because no matter what, people will fight and people will fight with each other. It's horrible. And that doesn't make it right, by the way. I mean the people who hurt other people are bad. But that always happens in life. And there's always going to be something that will upset us and be horrible. But I think it's one of those things where like, it must be so interesting for us already as players. We all find it so interesting to hear about this stuff. Imagine for Mael and Lune and CL and you know, to hear about this stuff that was just stories and legends. There's people who experienced that, this peaceful time before we Frozen Hearts. Is that where he said to go? Is that where he said to go? I'm not sure. We could talk to... And is there a place where you can check missions? At all? Oh, journal. No, that's a different thing. Quest items? Yeah, because it says danger, but like, should we try and go in anyway just to see... Because this is where he said for us to go, so this is where he wants us to go. Like, I can't imagine it's anywhere else, but like, let's see if it's too dangerous, we can leave. That's not a big deal. We can leave. Not gonna kill us to try. Look at these statues here as well. Again, it's like a train station. It's like a different part of the train station, but it's all been turned into like its own dungeon and kind of civilization. It's really cool how they do that. Like look at this. We're like even the statues here, the smoky ash. I know it's snow, but like that's creating a misty feeling as well. But it's so cool how they turn like very like classic places in the world, like a train, like an old train station, into something that is kind of like a
brings back memories.
Why?
A dungeon.
We lived on this mountain together for some time.
Oh wow.
Romantic.
Romantic. Like it's a great, they do great stuff with the design in this game. And it never feels like it's like, hey, isn't it cool that it's a train and it's this? It's like, it's like, no, it's like, it's always done like in a really beautiful way that's really cool to look at. And to me, it fits in the theme of like the ideas of the story, which is like a world that is fragmented, a world that we understand as players, but these people never got to see like stuff like intact like this. So we're seeing all these fragmented things, and like we get to experience kind of a similar feeling. Not the feeling they have. They only know this fragmented nature, but we see all this stuff and we're like, oh, I know what that was like in real life, because I would have seen this train like this. I know what this is like, because you can see train stations like this in like New York and in England and stuff like this as well. I know what these were like. So us as players, we get to like have this feeling of like, I know what this would have looked like. But for the character, it's like, this is our life. This whole destruction here is our life. So it's really cool that like, while they don't react to it like, whoa, oh my god, like a train is like out of place here, oh my god, the walls are falling apart, because that's their life. But we as players get to react like that to it. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing. I don't know if this is like, we can see if this is what we're gonna get here, but there's a gestural here. A mountain of ice invaded by fire. And everyone's always resembled their environment. Oh wow. So where did the fire come from? And what are those creatures on top of the mountain? Look at them. Gigantic.
Remember those stalactites, Manaka? Aren't they terrifying?
Again, the train just facing forward, like jutting out of the snow there too. Isn't it a color of Lumina? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, now we're gonna learn right now what they meant by danger. Oh, you look so cool! Look at the hair and everything. We're gonna learn very quickly. Oh my god, they're such interesting designs. We're gonna learn very quickly what danger means. So let's try our best. I guess we just go for a Fleur and Fury right away. We're gonna know about the damage as well right away. We're not prepared for being here, and that's fine. That's fine. We can come back. Oh, I did not press the button right. We made them more powerful, of course. Slack punches. Their weakness is ice. I guess I should have known that from the fire, I guess, as well. But we could beat them, but it would it would take quite a bit of time. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not happening. Definitely not happening. Yeah. See, the thing is, like to learn this, it would take a while. And while I think that would be wouldn't be devastatingly not fun. Like we could probably learn over time. I just think that it would just take a while. It would just take a while. I think we come back here. I think with the danger filled places, we adhere to what we were doing before. And again, like I said, I should have realized, because you guys very, I think you guys, not that you guys would tell me what to do. You guys don't do that. But you guys do correct me if like I say something that is wrong, right? That and that's what you guys do. And you would have said like by now that you can go in the danger places, but you guys kind of agree to me. I think silence can be agreement sometimes, in terms of Let's Plays. Not all the time, you know what I mean? Never take silence as agreement, because some people might be uncomfortable. If you're saying, hey, let's go to a party, and the person is just kind of silent about it, obviously it's hard to like know if they don't want to do it, but like, read the signs. But like in this sense, I mean, like in a Let's Play, usually, like, I'm not saying in a bad way, people will be like, hey, Calvin, like, actually you can go in the danger areas. And so I always take that as kind of like, okay, people kind of are telling me that I don't have to. But we got to go to the carousel, and I think it's a really cool thing. I'm happy with that. It's like not a wasted journey. But I think the thing is with Clair Obscur is that the world is so beautiful that it's never a wasted journey, because this world is so gorgeous. So maybe we come back and do that later, I guess? Unless there's a way we can get that thing without fighting anyone, and maybe it is a possibility, but we're heading to Lumiere, I guess. Yeah, so it's also, yeah, like, we can switch between, like some of the outfits we get as well, right? Because it is just a personal preference. It is. And the fact that, like, I thought about it was just like, when I got that white outfit, I was like, oh, this is, like, so canon. Like, it would be. Like, in our world, we got an outfit from this guy. A real-world outfit, Yeah. Let's see what he says here. So we have to, if we want these, we have to complete that quest. Some Eternal Ice. Yeah, so we can get it there, but I wonder if we can get it without fighting creatures, maybe. Possibly. Maybe. But let's keep going then. Towards here. What a great journey into the Grandis area. Really, really cool.
It was pleasant meeting the merchant, but things could have become perilous. We did well to return. There's so much we don't know about the cradle, and everyone's there are fierce.
Giving us a little bit of indication about the crater. Here we go again. I'm excited to see Old Lemire. I think it's going to be a really interesting location. More enemies on the map. Look at this. Oh my god. Again, it's just something so crazy about this stuff too. Like, you have like this tower in the distance, these floating rocks, these old buildings all crashed in here as well. It does make the whole, and all the swords as well. Look at the gigantic swords. It does make the world feel like it is like it's like a different dimension almost. So in terms of the map, where are we now? We're here. So we're heading towards Old Lumiere. There's also a kind of an old castle here. There's a gestural beach here, which, if that is a mini game, I definitely wouldn't mind trying that. TBH. Maybe we should fight. Are these guys bigger than usual? Are these guys gonna hurt me bad? I love the designs on these guys though. So Uldamir's like right there. That's so cool. It's so close. No, I meant to do. Oh, they were so big. Their boxes are so gigantic. Their boxes were so gigantic. Kind of better than usual with that guy. Usually that guy kills me. Not too much damage to us though. Man, I'm not good at dodging these guys.
Finesse and grace.
So let's just start with a. These guys are shooting, right? Yeah, and then we go for Percy on you.
A storm
Why not?
is coming.
And then we can go for. Yeah, someone was saying the risky fire damage means it can also like hit me as well, or like it can it can affect you as well if you miss the QT.
My, what lovely feet.
So we have a balanced idea here. That's so cool that he became this thing as well. It's actually a really cool idea. Man, I know. That was I know how to do that. I know how to do that. We've done it before.
From the bitter dregs.
Now we're at heavy. Do we have any heavy moves? We have this. We don't have any heavy moves, but let's just attack. Yep. Not a good showing for Calvin. Whenever longer shell on applying shell. Okay, cool. I like to pretend that if I'm. Wait, can you not go to camp here? Oh, you can go to camp here. Should we check camp? If I fail, I like to pretend that it wasn't me, you know? No, I'm joking. That'd be so bad. Oh yeah, you're with us now. You're present?
What present?
The one I left in your hut. To the Ancient Sanctuary, okay.
Oh, I got your note about. But I didn't see a present. What was it?
Super cool.
Silly patat. Thanks.
Silly patats. Do you want to spend time? Noko has hangouts as well, okay.
How's my favorite patat?
Very, very uncle-like of Verso here. That's if you're not patat. Oh, I'm still your favorite, have I?
Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I? Because you've taken a real shine to my owl.
Oh. Jealous, you're the one who asked me to make friends.
Fair enough. So tell me, patat to not a patat. Why are you tagging along? Really?
Interesting question, right? Okay. What do you mean if I'm going to be the greatest merchant of all time, I need to find some treasure?
I don't believe you. Don't tell Minoko I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time.
You shouldn't tell Minoko this?
And you know there are more lost Gestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to old Lumiere?
Meh.
Meh.
Meh is the answer? Lots of searching now. Just because I'm the greatest of all time doesn't mean I want to do it forever. He wants to try. He wants to branch out.
No.
Forever the same sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think what they're trying to say here as well is like sometimes like there is like a great thing to normalcy, but like I want to support him.
True.
See?
All right, all right.
I need to keep Minoko out of trouble.
Minoko's all grown up now. And it's your turn to be the patat.
Man.
So eloquent.
Oh, I love Noko, man. Noko's hilarious. But yeah, like, I do get the idea of, like, you know, Oh, so it's not like a full-on hangout event, but I do like the idea of like there is like they're trying to sell the idea of normalcy can be nice too. It's not always about like you can check on the others too. There's oh my god, we got more stuff. That's awesome. It's not like sometimes like there doesn't yes, doing this stuff the same all the time can be a bit like annoying, but also there is something to like especially in this world we have now, having a steady normal life, right?
Is Golgra still mad at me?
Your voice is so ASMR, Monoko.
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah. It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
So it's interesting that he asked, like, is everything okay? So there is like I think I wonder of like, a want for everything to be okay, but then, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, sure, we'll spend time with Minoko.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
I love that they always have this kind of like bickering relationship with each other.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
The mountain where a Perlin cut you in half and you cried for my help?
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalak stomped you and I had to evacuate
Yeah,
you.
that bickering back and forth.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
So him being a jester, is that just like this fur seems like an outfit on him, right? For a while I thought he was just like a furry jester. It looks like it is an outfit. Like I'm looking at the wood now, I'm like, maybe this is like a fur outfit. Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded. I'll admit I'm afraid of you.
Ooh, I'll admit, I'm afraid of you.
Good. At least you have become wiser.
Yeah, because I can see the wood now. I can't believe I thought he was just like a big furry jester that had fur on him. Like it looks like it's a fur outfit.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
He doesn't have to say it.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Yugi?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
Man, the music's so pretty again.
Oh yeah.
They've been through a lot.
Turns out,
They've been through a lot
living
together.
inside a snake's belly is possible when you're mortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare, though.
This music is so stunning. I'm sorry, like I know that we're having like a really like great bromance moment between the two of them, which is really nice. But it's also like this music's gorgeous. Remember that time you got stuck under a building for a year?
Remember that time you got stuck under a building for a year?
And you thought I went back to the village, so you abandoned me.
Oh my god.
Good times. Oh, and remember when...
They're going back and forth with all this, but remember when, remember that, remember when. That's cool. So I guess there's no friendship levels with Noko, which is fine.
Good times indeed.
But I do love the relationship between them two, like the fact that they're bragging with each other, they're bickering with each other. They trying to one-up each other all the time. It's really, really funny and really, really fun. It's an interesting dynamic, right? Especially for Verso. Lets us know Verso like has like, not only that he has friends, but that he also has this personality like that is ready to joke around at a moment's notice. Is ready to have like a little bit of fun as well,
The Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoko's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
They have defensive capabilities.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't
Like
worry.
a sound system, right?
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee.
Okay, so it's very basic, but works.
Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so... not every Nevron.
That's why they might have to adapt.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
That's so interesting as well, as like because he was trying to reassure her, but then kind of like Mael brought him down into kind of like the the worry that she had too, and he kind of made himself worry in a way too, right? Yeah, sure, 100%. 100%. Verso joins Mael, who is throwing rocks by the lake. Oh no.
Throwing rocks again.
That was her and Gustav's thing. I mean, the last time she was talking to Gustav, the last bit of happening she had with Gustav was them throwing rocks together.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
She's such a soft voice as well, right? She's such a soft voice.
Eskier would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Oh, he loves stones.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Very clever. Very clever. That's our Mael. Very clever.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditions.
Hell yeah, it's so clever. That's our clever gal.
Exactly.
She's so smart. What would make you, what? Would that make you the paintress then? What? Oh, because we're sending off an expedition. That's a weird answer.
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like, I don't want to ever be like, you know, hey, would that make you the paintress? Huh, Mael?
I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar.
I think, yeah, Lumiere is a way more appropriate answer.
Stone after stone after stone.
And again, there's the death after death after death that's on her mind as well.
Knowing
Yep.
they'll never come back.
Because she talked about that. That's why she left. She left Lumiere because she was sick of losing people there and people not coming back. Like it's that's why she left Lumiere. And knowing you'll never stop, poetic, but kind of depressing for a second. No. Never. Here's the thing. Yes, she shouldn't be here in my view, but she is here. And that's, I'm never going to diminish her. I'm never going to talk about down to her, right? She says something that's very profound. And she says something that hit her hard as well. Knowing you'll never stop, I guess.
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it.
Yeah. I feel like, as I'm saying, I'm not trying, like, she is, I want to make this clear, she is a teenager. And we have to protect her. We have to make sure she's okay. But also at the same time, too, if you understand what I'm saying, I don't want to talk down to her. Because I feel like she is here now, and she is one of the toughest members of our team, and I don't want it to be a thing where it's like we wrap her in. We technically are like, I will take a bullet for Mael. I will, right? You know, she's a kid, right? We have to protect her. But also at the same time too, I also want to like encourage her capabilities and like her thoughts and how smart she is as well. You know?
Yeah, I enjoy depressing poetry too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
I think what's kind of cute about this is that she has found someone, while I think that Gustav was the person that she could laugh with and joke about with, she's found someone that she could be depressed with. I'm not even joking. Like I feel like she's found someone who can wallow with her. And sometimes it's nice to have someone who is like, it was like, hey, like as an understanding of your wallowing. I'm not saying Gustav wouldn't have helped her, because Gustav was a mood maker for Mael. He would make her laugh. She would be so happy. But I think also like there's that moment that is very interesting to me is that like when Mael wanted to talk about her nightmares that time, Gustav, because he is such a person who wants to cheer her up all the time, make her happy, he didn't even notice she was trying to ask about that. But with someone like Verso, I feel like it's different because he's already down in the dumps. So when she talks about how bad she feels, it's like he instantly relates. He's not trying to, I guess, make her laugh, but he's just relating. And what makes her laugh in the end is that, I'm not saying one is better than the other, by the way. I'm saying that it's just two different personalities, right? And I think that's what's so interesting is that like she's found someone who can, you know, meet her halfway with some depressing stuff, you know? And again, I'm not sure, I know me bringing up Gustav is like saying like he's replacing Gustav. No. Gustav was like a mood maker, was like her brother, her father. Nothing can ever replace him. I'm just trying to do the two comparisons, I guess.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl.
Oh! Nice joke there too.
Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
I see.
Do I get to read yours? I mean, that's fair, right? Like, and I feel like, again, after sharing stuff, it's like...
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Okay, then we don't have to.
Well, so is
Yeah, we can
mine.
leave it. We can leave it. It's no problem. No problem.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
You don't have to.
Okay, deal.
There we go. Okay.
Be kind, though.
But you...
I can't promise that.
Male and Verso feel closer to each other. Yeah, I think this is great. Like, I feel like there was a little bit like of and again, it's realistic. It's kind of like nice to have a bit of a wallowing. You know, they're both sharing their depressing poetry and their writings with each other, and I feel like it's important. While it's important to have mood makers, while it's important to have someone who supports you, while it's important someone who's a realist in your group, while all those things are important, right? I do think having someone who like will just meet you halfway and go like, yeah, things kind of suck, right? So yeah, you upset? I'm upset too. You depressed? I'm depressed too. While that could be bad and real, I want to make clear, like please get out of a situation if someone is bringing you down into their dumps as well. But I'm saying is sometimes you just want to. The song by Paramore is a perfect example. Sometimes you just want to feel your feelings for a bit, and I feel like Verso's the perfect thing to just, hey, let's just feel our feelings for a bit. Not that the other girls won't let her feel the feelings; they're supporting her 110%. But you get what I'm saying. It's like they get to wallow together for a bit. They get to just let me cry a little bit longer. I ain't gonna smile if I don't want to. I think it's like there's a purpose to it. There's a purpose to it. But obviously, don't just hang around with people that depress you in real life. All right, please. If someone makes you happy, they're good to be around. Critical of Verso's writing. They go back to the others after Mela is done teasing Verso. Very fun stuff. I love these little conversations here as well. I really do. I guess we can talk to Lune and see if she has anything for us as well. We already...
Feet? Really?
Feet? Really?
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? He's talking about Minoko. I was like, what are you talking about? What? What a crazy way to start a conversation.
And the bell?
And the bell. She was really taken back by that.
A gift from the Grandis.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
Try.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning.
But again,
into
it's very
Nevron.
cool having Lune being like, oh, can we do something like that? Like the curiosity comes out
If
again.
we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
All the curiosity coming out again.
Okay, you seem busy. I'll come back later.
I will not come back later. We're spending time with Lune. But yeah, man, that's also the idea that, again, Lune's like, oh, we could try this, we could try that, Verso approaches Lune. You can see that she wants to ask him more questions. Answer him this time, bucko.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild.
So he was there back at one point. So we know that they can return then, I guess. That's interesting. Because that's the first time we've ever heard anything like that with someone coming. We knew people to survive an expedition one time, but the idea of Verso just coming back and rebuilding stuff or helping rebuild.
After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Beautiful music once again.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost miss those times. You know the dome shield? My father and I helped build that.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones.
So it wasn't an attempt to kill the Paintress. It was like, yeah, we got to find people because obviously after the fracture, everything probably went crazy. There's probably mass casualties, people being missing.
Like my mother.
Oh man, Verso.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me.
Oh.
Guess I'm hard to trust.
I mean, you are a different... I don't think so. I think everyone here, like, trusts you a little bit more just because we've seen you save Mael. But also, there is, like, a... I wonder if there's an element where it's, like... I wonder if there's a way with, like, the fact that he's, like, this never-aging dude. You know?
Perhaps.
Or was he never aging at that point?
Guess they thought I knew more than I did.
That's another great example too, right? If you can go away and come back. It's interesting to be like, oh, it's unfair, but also saying too, it's like, you know, you understand from the viewpoint of the people, it's like, oh, he must know something. What do you mean he doesn't know anything? And he actually does. Let's be honest here. Verso does know more than he's told us. In our situation, he knows something about Mael we don't know.
Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
escaped.
Terrifying.
Kind of killed my interest in returning home.
So on an expedition, he was betrayed. That's so terrifying.
What about you? Do you miss home?
Again, this music's so soft, so gorgeous. It's so melodic.
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I need to be.
Yeah. That she cut off people from her life to do so.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
I think she answered in a way.
Yes, there are things I miss.
Of course.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
People are like, Calvin, you defend Lune too much from everything, even though, like, yes, I will continue to do so. If she's, whatever she says goes. Okay?
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Viennoiserie?
Oh, good answer. I miss those too.
Is that food? They're still conversing?
What?
Oh. A pause, I thought. Okay, I thought they were like ending the conversation there.
I enjoyed this conversation.
Lovely. That's really nice.
High praise.
For Lune, yes. Lune feels more relaxed versus presence. She appreciates that Verso was actually shared actual useful information. Yeah, the fact that him coming back for the fracture, that there was an ability to come back, that there was a lack of trust in him, that there was what the first expedition was, and learning about the first expedition. But also at the same time too, it's like, I do like that he brought up the lack of trust that people would have in him, because it's interesting that he says Lune becomes lost in thought reflecting on the information that Verso has shared. Verso feels ignored and goes back to the others. I love Lune so much. It's like, I think it's one of those situations where, like, it wasn't fair that people just didn't trust him because he genuinely was trying to help, but, like, also, he is keeping information from us. Like, he is factually keeping information about Mael from us, and that is, like, a big point of contention for my own mind as well. But yeah, once again, Lune, like, being very curious about this information, but also, like, you know, showing that she does have a heart, and she always has a heart. She misses stuff about the back home too, but her whole life was building up to this one moment.
Seems fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
You guys getting us into more trouble now?
Great question.
An appropriate amount of trouble.
just the right amount. Just the right amount. Not too bad.
I've spent some time with gestuals. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
I mean, Ciel was the champion of the Jesters there for a while.
Let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
She won in one of the arenas.
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
Okay, and there's no conversation there. Maybe there's a conversation with Eski?
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono.
Okay. Sure.
Then we've got Lulu, Mai, and Sissy.
Oh, are these nicknames for the characters?
I don't think they'll like that.
Cece's a pretty nickname, right? Lulu's a pretty nickname as well.
You sure you don't want to be Verver?
Verver.
Positive.
Lows of Raspberry. Yeah, I'll spend time with Eski. I like the nicknames. I think Cece's a really pretty name. Verso approaches Eski, who stares intently at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now as well. Oh yeah, because we got the armband from Mael.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Another raspberry. He loves those raspberries. Are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work.
Oh.
Where's my armband?
You know what's so funny? If they could make one and find one for you, like, I'm pretty sure Mael would get you an armband in a heartbeat. Like, in an absolute heartbeat.
So, you want an armband too?
I'm sure Mael would.
Maybe.
Oh, Eski.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
That would look so good. That would look so good.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so
Hey,
much cloth.
hey. His head is an appropriate size for who he is and his size and in who he is.
I have a big brain.
Factual. Facts. Factual stuff. Just factual information here if we're being honest with ourselves.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
If we can actually make a headband for Eski, that'd be awesome. Oh my god, it looks so cool! Happy now, it looks awesome!
Happy now?
It looks so
This
sick!
is the nicest thing ever.
Eski, you look awesome! Eski is even more excited than usual. Verso has given Eski the greatest gift ever. Eski has overcome an emotion. It looks awesome! I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. Eski dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. No, great. Looks awesome. And he's part of the crew, and he's helped us so much as well, so I'm very happy to have him be part of the crew. Let's check up on the others then as well, right? I love these conversations. They're so fun. And can be so
See, there was a stalactite.
deep as well.
I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks.
Oh my
plenty
God.
Of damage. There was nothing
The bragging
left.
again.
There was a giant pelican that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it. No problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
Verso when he comes out of his shell with Monoko as well. Oh god.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another.
Yeah.
Grieving
They were
takes time.
slaughtered right in front of them.
How about a little Verso magic to lighten the mood?
What's Verso
You
magic?
mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
They know each other so well and bounce off each other so well.
All right, I'll do it.
What is happening? Are they gonna do like a party trick? What? What just happened?
Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
She's lost in thought.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did...
Oh my!
Oh my...
That's the cut in
What is
half.
that?
What the hell?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Why? Why?
We're both Verso.
Why? This is terrifying.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait. How can your legs...
Oh my god, I love that. Those Lune.
Oh,
Look at
yes,
Lune.
I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
Oh my god. It looks like it does hurt.
You cut yourself in half. Did Monoko cut you in half?
Look at this,
Heal
man.
from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves
Curiosity.
together?
I love her curiosity so much.
Can you control the process?
Oh, I love her so much.
So if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in 2 places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower
These are
body
great questions.
while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their
Yeah, I mean, they did
faces.
lift the mood.
Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
Oh. It lifted the mood. It did. It was a crazy party favor. Like, gee, I don't know how that works, but like, very nice party favor. Very sweet of Verso to do that. But also as well, like I love the reactions. Lune's curiosity is infectious. The fact that she gets, like, you can see her getting excited. You can see her almost shaking whenever she gets excited about that stuff. It's a really, really charming thing, honestly. We can check with the others again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, and like, you know, Mael, who was like clearly lost in thought as well, like, you know, getting, you know, shocked by this. CL, like, you know, wanting to know if you can scout with this too. Like, it was just a really nice thing for him to do. And from Winoko's perspective, maybe he's getting too attached, which, you know, we're not opposed to. Mael stares at the stars. CL appears next to Mael. They spend a moment in silence, both staring at the sky.
Can you teach me to fight better?
You're my best member, Mael, if I'm being honest.
Better?
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew
The
he was
bitterness in her
dead.
voice.
I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
That's really cool as well. It's really sweet that she goes to CL for this, right? As well, right? Of course, but also as well, like she's like in my team, she's the toughest, but like legitimately, like, you know, CL she was a champion in the gestural camp. She clearly is a lot tougher. She has scars on her face and stuff like that, probably from fighting as well. She is tough as nails. But again, understandable bitterness from Mael here, right? She wants to get revenge on this guy.
High praise.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
I mean, similar to what Lune was saying, right? Lune was like, hey, I use my emotions and my sadness to fuel me. And with CL, it's like, I want to, like, you know, you have to have your emotions work with you, your anger work with you.
Okay. First lesson. Sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I definitely want an explanation of this.
Emotion can mess with your perceptions. Make you miss important details on the field. Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target, so you can understand your target.
Interesting. So it's like not letting your brain play tricks on you, making sure you see exactly what's in front of you, not trying to like perceive it as something that you want to see it as, I guess.
How they move, how they think, how they react, so you can anticipate and adjust.
Seeing what's really there in front of her, I guess.
On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all three.
Okay, full understanding of everything.
Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
It sounds like it's a direct idea of like, hey, like, you know, you have to perceive everything, you have to understand everything that's right in front of you, not just like the enemy, but your, as I said, your own weapons, your weaknesses, everything. You have to be honest. I think it's like an honest interpretation of what you see.
Thought this would be more of a technique lesson.
I mean, it's a good way to start. Mael and CL spend more time together. It's a very good way to start. And I think like most training sessions in any TV show in history or any movie in history always start with that, like, you know, hey, you know, carry this to the, you know, they make them do like odd jobs, right? They make them do like mental techniques first. She spent some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about the encounter with Minoko and how exciting it is to travel with a gestural. She hopes Gustav's friends will read the journal someday. Still, I said it before, I think it's such a good choice that they have Mael write that in the book. Really cool. But yeah, like, just a really beautiful idea. A really beautiful idea to have her write in the book. But then also with the stuff there with CL and the lessons that she was teaching Mael. I'm guessing that's what it is. It's perception. It's about understanding everything that's in front of you, the real thing that's in front of you, not trying to say like, because I think a lot of times like maybe it's like when someone's fighting, they can ignore their own weak points because, they believe that they're better than they are. But Ciel clearly is a great fighter because she can look at something that she's done and be like, okay, I'm not great at this. This isn't my strong point. I could be better at this. Being honest with yourself, and then being honest with what's in front of you. Like, what is their weapon? How can I attack them with this weapon? Instead of just being like, okay, I'm going to attack them because like I know I can beat them with my sword. My sword can beat them. My sword beats other people. It's like, no, you have to be honest with what your moveset is and all that, and those things between. Those moments there with the whole like conversations at the campfire, I get so excited for those because it's just like a respite, but then also you get to learn so much about the different characters as well. It's a really, really great. Is that where we were going, by the way? Oh no, Jestro Beach is where I wanted to go. But we can see where this is, right? You never know what this could look like. And yeah, like learning bits and pieces about each character as well. Esoteric runes. So this looks like a full dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this. As I said, nothing's gonna be left to the wayside. We can definitely go back and do these things as well. But I kind of wanted, like, we've done so much like side exploring today for this episode that I definitely want to, like, see the Jestro Beach, which I think could be the same thing we saw before. But yeah, like seeing Lune's interactions with Verso and Mael's interaction with Verso, Ciel's interaction with Verso, all these characters, like we get to learn more about Verso, which I think is very good for a character that showed up late into the story. Having this look at this man with the red coral, allowing us to like get to know him better and his personality through that stuff as well. But then also it allows us to get a little bit more insight with our characters too, who we love dearly. Jesus, dude, look at this. Nice shot there as well. Burn Fury. Oh, look at you. That was one of the soldiers we saw in the field as well, right? And then we can go for a... They're already burning, so maybe Rock Slide on you.
Quake in fear.
I mean, it's a weakness. So here's, once again, we can use his abilities. Stalag Punches, we're right in balance, so it would be nice to have Chalier combo. Stalag Punches would bring it all the way to the healing area. So maybe we, like, attack first. Not very good. Oh, is this going to be something that destroys us? Like, if we can't do... Oh, no, we can do damage to it. It's just that there was resistance to that. Oh my god, the walk. The walk. They walked up and wrecked me.
Your turn to dance.
Again? The fast ones are obviously harder. Of course they're going to be harder. Percy? Good damage, good damage, good damage, good damage.
Hurts.
Let's go for a healing light, even though it's not going to heal that much of us. Still good. And now that we're balanced, we can do the Challenger combo. Probably not a good idea. It's good damage. No, is it? We did good. We did good.
Danger.
Man. 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 Oh, we can do a gradient attack, right? Should we try it? Tremor.
This ends now.
Whoa, my god. Should we have pressed the R2 button there as well? Like, I forget if we should have pressed it or not. Oh, and it's like, oh, that's awesome. And it's like a separate attack. Very cool. I'm sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know they had this on them. Yeah, that didn't go that well. That did not go that well, but it's okay. Yeah, I might switch back to CL. Yeah. Unless we want to get them to level 30 for now, which we could do, but like whatever's happening over here, I think it's this way, is where we want to go as well. Because I was thinking Gestural Beach sounds like the place we got before. Confident? Picked us upgrade. Oh, nice. Like, remember the thing that happened before? Which was like the trial thing? Like the obstacle course we did?
Swimsuit on.
Swimsuit on. Very, very comedic. Maybe? 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 Yes, okay, okay. So you just have to get to the top, okay. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What's this place? We call it the General Ascension. Golgo used to suck at climbing, so he built it to hone her skills. Only a few jesters managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud they decided to live there and never come back. If you reach the top, they'll most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you ultimate gesture reward. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so we have to go to the top. Okay, that's fine. We'll try our best. Oh my god, look at this. That's so funny. I can see the shadow of the things there too. This is so funny. And what a way to use the abstract nature of this world to do this as well. Honestly, that's your guys' fault. You guys should have caught me. You know what I mean? I'm not being mean, but like, you know, I would have caught you guys. I'm just saying. I love the bench, the random bench there. The music, man, as well. Okay, we're climbing here. Towards a bed. Okay, and this is our checkpoint. Do we get checkpoints? I forget, do we get checkpoints? I think we do, don't we? I think so, maybe? I don't mind if we don't. So what was the purpose of this being here? Oh, to get to here, I guess. Is it? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, I see it. This is super fun. Like, this is super, super fun. Is that a saw? Man, the vastness of this world makes this kind of like a bit terrifying to try this. Okay. We're doing okay. We just gotta think Lara Croft thoughts. You know what I mean? Lara. I thought they were gonna let me fall there. Is there a reason to go here? Or is that just, oh, maybe if you fall here, you might land on that? Possibly? So there's gonna be a crazier thing up top. I think we're doing okay so far. Oh my god. And this music as well is actually like very charming to have with it too. It makes it feel like it is like a mini game. My heart went into my stomach there. Oh, look how far we've come. Really, really fun stuff. I wish we could do like 20 of these, but I think that the fact that they're so sparing with them so far is the reason why the two we've done so far have been so fun. It's because it hasn't been a thing that's it's only happened twice. This is only the second time it's happened. Look at this statue here, climbing on your head now. Oh, I thought we were going here. Okay, here. Oh, my fan just turned up a bit. So if you hear that, I apologize. I think it auto turns up if it can sense the temperature is a bit much. Wait, do we have to go up here? Or here? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. This is sick. Like, this is so fun. Right? Like, this is excitement personified. What do we do here? Oh my god. I almost didn't see that. Are you here? Did we do it? No, there's more. There's more. I think it's there.
Quickly, we have the ship. That's all we need. That's all we came for.
Oh my god, my heart is in my stomach. Please, Lord, help me. Lord, help me. That's cute. Oh no! Oh, I thought that was it. How long is this? I mean, I'm not... Is that it? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a running jump, I guess. Terrifying. Terrifying, guys. But that's a cool way of doing checkpoints, by the way. Having you land on things below. We got this, though. We got this. Wait, could we have like gone up there from a shortcut from maybe from earlier? Maybe, possibly. Oh my god! I thought they were gonna make. I keep thinking I'm gonna fall there. So this is where we fell last time. Did I do it? No, you're not real, are you? Are you a statue? Yeah, he's pointing at something. I was like, oh, we done it. No, we haven't. This is fun though. Like, again, I like the danger of it. I like the feeling of like that, like I could fall any second. You know, that's a nice feeling for some reason. Well, not for some reason. It's the adrenaline. Like, that's what's fun about these type of things. The idea that you can feel it at any time makes it more exciting. Oh no. Okay, I thought we were gonna have to jump on those. I was just gonna say no. I was literally just gonna be like, no, I'm done. Okay. Okay. You know what I like? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. The fact that these aren't falling. Oh my Jesus. What the hell? Oh, please, please, please. Catch on, catch on. Thank you so much, Lene. You're a saint. That's why she's the goat. The goat of all goats. You can do this. Wait, what's up? Oh my god, I was about to cry. It's very dark here. It's very dark here. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. 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 I said okay. Born stunner. I said okay. Is this an alternate route or something? Like, what's over here? Is this an alt route? What are we doing here? Oh my god. Is this an alternate route? I guess? Where are we? Where are we now? No way! Did we do it? Nice to see some new faces. They're having a party up here? Oh my god, look at them. Oh my god. They're having a party. That's so sweet. You having a good time? One of us. One of us. That's so great. I guess I'm not going to say one of us. That's so fun. We actually encountered a party up here. Very, very fun. An expedition?
Actually wasn't expecting that. But your presence here has proved that you climbed the tower like all of us here.
You can live here with us forever. Wait, what? Actually, we can't really do that.
Oh.
Well, to take the souvenir, to take this. This is the ultimate gesture of uniform. We're at Pride, you're not one of us. That's so sick. So we gotta... Oh, we'd have no pictos on him. No wonder he wasn't doing that well. Oh, interesting. I kind of prefer the other one, but like very interesting. We should have put some luminos on him as well. I feel terrible. Okay, I'll do it. I'll figure it out at some point as well, but that's fine. Oh, look at his little jog. So what? We just jump back into the water. That was really fun. And then we got to see a party there too. Where did we start? We started over there. Let's try and get over there. Let's do it. Should we try? There's a ramp there. Like look, there's like a little off part here. Can we jump? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, okay. I was gonna do something. No. Okay. Because we beat the thing anyway. That was genuinely so fun. I had such a good time with that. Let's head on to.
Master swimmer.
Oh, is that enemy? You enemy? There's a gestural trader here though. Yeah, those parts are so. Yeah, I do care for a good deal actually. Skirt for CL. I'm okay, thank you though. So there is like a joy that comes with just like almost failing all the time. There's a joy that comes with like, you know, trying your best, but like there's at any moment, this is definitely an enemy. Any moment you could fail. Oh, is it not? Oh, it is. At any moment you could fail. There's a joy to it. There's like there's a I don't know if you say it's a wonderful feeling. It is a wonderful feeling. It's the same thing with like any like type of like big boss or even like moments in here when you're trying to parry something at the most precise moments. It's a good feeling. It's really fun.
Finesse and grace.
We're doing good damage. But the problem is obviously the problem is
I'll do it.
the problem is when he eats us up. Or the little guy. No, that's my damage dealer. That's my damage dealer. No. He just ate my Elder Destroyer. Guys, he literally just ate my Elder Destroyer. We're in trouble. Like, eating my Elder Destroyer, we are in trouble.
Quake in fear.
We should probably get rid of the other enemies as well as quick as possible.
Not today.
No! I definitely... Oh my god. I'm so bad at parrying those guys. No, he doesn't spit. Stop it. I'm so... Okay, I'd like to try it again, but...
I'll do it.
I think we can do this. You know what I mean? I think we can still do this. You know what I mean? We can still do this. We can bring back my a CL.
Hurts. You don't get to die yet.
2 turns left. Focus foretell.
Here's your card. Take cover.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That was 4 hits. Don't lie to me. That was 4 hits.
Today.
Oh, we didn't get the 3rd one. We're getting better at it, though. I think we heal our gal. So we only have 1 turn left on this as well. So like I'm actually going to use the Phantom Blade on the Virgin.
today.
Hopefully this is we're getting close to a break. Oh, the power of that feels so good.
To strike.
Okay, should we just try? Should you just keep going as normal?
Here's your card.
I know it's probably a good idea to heal, but maybe this will break. Give me back my gal.
I saw your future. Try me. Let's play.
I'm gonna revive Tint as quick as possible because I think this could go very wrong. We could have gotten a good counter damage there. That's my bad.
Let's push forward.
Gradient attack tremor.
This ends.
Oh, I think we
now.
can do the extra move there. That's my bad. We can do the R2. I just completely forgot about it, if I'm being real with you guys.
Feeling better.
Oh, so we should definitely use a Phantom Blade. And there we go. Is it going to set free Mael? Yes! Mael the Destroyer has returned!
Let the ink flow.
It's over, guys. Mael the Destroyer has returned. There's nothing you have left.
Lightning dance.
See, that's all it took. Mael returning. No, we would have done fine there. It was just obviously the countering we weren't very good at, but applied 3 burn to all the enemies on death. I love the kind of moves that like give you like a thing to do if you die, you know? Augmented counter 1, level 9. Viscerum level 9. So are the Pictos like, maybe like it's one of those things where like I did already understand this, but I just didn't understand it fully. They level up even more. They can level up past the level they're at as well. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, like when I see those big battles, I like to fight them. You know what I mean? I like to get into them. I really do. We should be looking at our Luminos again, and we should be looking at our the items we want to put on again. But again, we can do that definitely for sure. And again, I'm never like in totally like too much of a rush with it, because I feel like you go upgrade those very fast and get those abilities very fast. So I'm not like I'm never like really that too like scared of that. Not like scared of like, you know, not getting that right. We have to go up here, don't we? Yeah. So it's never like a thing where I'm like, oh no, I have to do it right away. It's like I take it very casually, and it's kind of very fun to do that. I know like at some point it's gonna be a thing where like it's gonna probably bite me in the butt doing it every like once in a while or every like few times or whatever. But I'm having a good time as well, so it's like it doesn't really like, you know, affect me that much with that stuff. I don't have anxiety playing this game, which is a good feeling. The swords here as well are so cool. So is this, are we actually just gonna see old Lemire like this? I thought it'd be more of like I thought we'd have to travel more of a distance. Yeah, I thought it'd be way more of a distance we'd have to travel. But we're literally just like getting here now. Oh my god, look at the colorful swords in the distance.
My friends, to old Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
Just Neverons. The
So
swords.
this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
Interesting way to put it as well.
The paintress is in the center. Let's go.
And I think that's probably the case, right? It's like the fact that like they got separated means that they didn't get overrun by Neverons, right? And also like here, like it's such carnage and destruction. But like imagine coming back to this is originally like where Lumiere was, right? That's what's so interesting about it. It must feel so weird for these characters to come back to it, honestly. It must feel so strange. Oh. This place is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. That's straight. Oh, I should have fought the other merchants as well, but maybe we couldn't have, but... Longer, powerful. Chroma Catalyst. Recover 20% of the counterattack. Let's fight the Merchant, right? We gotta send in Mael the Destroyer. Mael the Destruction of Doom and Arbiter of Doom and Pain for everyone. But also adorable. Nice stuff. She is the Destructor, the Destroyer of Worlds. She could end civilizations in a single moment if she wanted to, but that's what makes her so incredible. You know what I mean? It's the fact that she could do all that stuff, and she has said she would do that stuff. But she doesn't mean it. She'd rather protect people and keep people happy. You know what I mean? That's my Elm. She's just she's perfect, adorable kid. That's what she is. Okay, thank you. So what do we get? We get... Ooh. That's for a level 10 one as well. Base attack applies 3 foretell is good too. Yes, that's equipped to Mael. Not to Mael, to CL. It's our first level 10 weapon as well, right? Very cool stuff. Our first level 10 weapon. Very excited. This place is awesome. Again, it's the darkness of this place which makes it feel like it's a forgotten land and almost like a shadow of its former self. But then these swords lit up in the ground too adds such like a beautiful contrast to the world too. And each part stands out, like the dark, dingy nature of these buildings here, the worn down nature of it that feels like a shadow. And these bright swords as well, they're almost like molten. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Whenever there goes letterbox, I get worried or excited. Worry-sighted. Nervous.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Oh, he's gonna show what he can do?
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Always bickering. Sure. Whatever. These powers that they are incredible though. Wait, what? Did he knock everyone out? What? Or was that something else they didn't think it was going to be? We shouldn't be doing powers that can just knock people out with like that, right? What happened? Minoko?
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just...
Oh, Minoko!
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
So they got separated as well?
Okay, Minoko, stop crying. We have to move.
Very cool scene there from Lune as well. And he's crying, but okay.
Sorry.
I feel kind of bad, but like, Minako, Jesus Christ. But like, again, like, I think that it's like, adds a bit of drama to this whole situation as well, a bit of conflict to the situation too. I feel bad for Minako, right? Of course I do. He clearly a show off. He's done it before, but obviously, man, like I was a bit upset because like, man, you knocked everyone out. Maybe just like hold it back because that's his personality. He clearly is someone who like likes to show off. He does, and he's always competing. And his showing off here led him to like separate us and get us hurt as well. But that scene is so well written once again, and the reason why it's so well written is the characterization once again. Having Minako, having Minako crying there, and having CL kind of like,
I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
oh my god, oh my god, the from Lune.
Let's move on, shall we?
The reason why it's a great scene is that Lune is not like, you know, being as gentle with the forgiveness here with Minako, right? But CL, who is like someone who is like, I think very like understanding of a situation. It's not because she's like saying, oh, it's okay that you did this or whatever, or like just trying to just brush it under the carpet that like you showed off and got us hurt. it's more of a case of just like CL understands that, okay, we have to like, you know, I don't want you to be upset. It was a mistake. You didn't mean to. Everyone's okay. Let's keep going, right? That's a very CL kind of thing. But I do like, again, characterization, having Lune kind of like realize what CL was doing and not like mean. I don't think Lune kind of meant fully what she said when she was like, okay, it's okay, stop crying, let's go. She didn't mean stop crying, let's go. But it wasn't in a kind of like a more supportive way. But again, that's Lune. It's like she is more serious sometimes. Well, she kind of, again, I want to make clear, she has a heart. I don't care what anyone says. She has a beautiful heart. But in that moment, she was obviously thinking about the fact that like you just put us off course for a bit. You've ruined our course for a bit. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? You know? She was frustrated. She was angry, as she has a right to be. And then you see CL come in with kind of the more kind of like sympathetic, emotional approach, and Lune's kind of like, sure, fine, let's keep going. Stop crying, let's go. You know, like it's good characterization. But again, I want to make it always clear: Lune does have heart. Anyone calls her heartless doesn't understand her, I think, as a character. She does have heart. It's just that she's also very singular-minded sometimes about efficiency. And that's different, right? And that's what sets her off in those times too. And again, she has a right to be upset too. I don't care what she says. She has a right to be upset and be kind of like, hey, like maybe not show off next time. Because that's what happened. But also, I think CL's right in saying, hey, there's nothing we can do now. Minoko, let's not be upset. Everyone's going to be safe. Everyone's going to be fine. Let's keep going, right? It's one of those things where it's like you can't really like. I'm not upset at CL. I'm not upset at Lune for getting a bit frustrated, but also like I think CL did the right thing in getting everyone to like emotionally back together so they can move on.
Here's your card.
Right? I think it's a good way, the best way to look at it, honestly.
Lightning dance.
I still have that bad habit of attacking people that like the CL is already attacked. It leads to us not getting like a good enough. We should definitely give him some more Pictos, by the way.
Brace yourself.
Careful now.
I'm waiting.
That is going to be tough to counter for me, personally.
Lady Luck smiled today. A storm is coming.
I guess we could do a Mayhem.
Sweet taste of battle.
Yeah, because having more moves would be really good for us. Really, really good for us. Battle him. Oh, we got another sword, a level 10 sword. So we're starting to get some level 10 stuff now as well. And now he has a new skill. Which, don't mind if I... Wait, did I not equip Pictos to him? Maybe not. That's my bad then if I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, no, maybe I didn't equip these to him. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Energizing Star 4. Auto Shell. And maybe First Strike. Or... just SOS Shell might be good. Yeah. And then there's anything else we can equip here. Not right now, but yeah, we'll have to upgrade their Luminous as well. Yeah, I just think it's good. I think it's one of those things where I'm not gonna. I love the characterization. So like, whenever there's a scene where there's like a bit of friction, it's like really, really well done in this game, because it never betrays the characters.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study.
I definitely know you want to study. Yeah, the swords in distance are such a cool look as well. It's so pretty. Like the glowing swords is such a great idea. Yeah, I'm never like, I love seeing bickering or arguments in this game. Not because I love seeing them argue or want to see them frustrated. More just because it like usually leads to us getting some really great moments, and they never betray the characters in this game at all.
Let us stain them. Lightning dance.
It's good damage.
Sweet taste of battle.
We have a balanced thing to start off here. We still don't have enough. Wait, was energizing start the one I was... Maybe not. Maybe I thought of the wrong one. I should have been paying attention then. That sound messed with me, I'll be honest. Even though I was going to fail anyway. No. That sound definitely messed with me the first time. I cannot counter that.
Sorry, I failed.
Man.
Try me.
I tried to hit the right button at the right time there. Combo? Oh, I pressed it the wrong time. We could have got some good... I mean, we defeated them, but, like, you know, we want to make sure we're getting the good damage all the time as well. I cannot... These guys are tough for me to counter. I'll take it, but...
Foolish.
Oh, okay. 20 attacks? I hope we get 20 attacks after this. We won't. I know it's not 20 attacks. A revive tint. Whoever wants to come back.
Like a phoenix.
I cannot... those projectiles are always very tough for me to counter. Wouldn't it be just a good idea to just get rid of this guy?
Take your shot.
I need to be more patient. I need to be more patient with that. My lack of patience is definitely ruining it for the characters that I adore greatly. Like, they're getting destroyed because of a lack of patience, to be honest. They really are. And I'm not saying it's not a lack of skill, for sure. But it's also, I think I should be more patient with those moves as well. You can tell there's always a panic sometimes. This is such a cool location.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier.
Oh?
Livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Isn't that interesting as well? Like we talk about how the fracture affected us, of course, in a lot of ways too. But like the people who were here at like as well, like at the center of it too, like, you know, losing a lot of people. Also, we saw with the Grandes as well, how they lost so many people too. And not only that, but lost the ways of their culture in a lot of ways, you know, and some people were able to adapt better than others. Like the Gestrels have made a really good like vie for like making a new civilization. And like, look at this, look at these swords, man, what the hell? Wait, does that have arms? Such a pretty visual. Like the Gestrels have kind of made it like a nice civilization for themselves, but that's obviously not going to be the case for everybody. It caused a lot of damage. And as we said before, while we are going through torment, and no one can like deny that we're going through torment, we have to understand that like compared to what happened to other people, there was like a lot of like luck that we were able to even live like normal lives in some ways, you know? I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spear trapped in the gamage? These days I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever been able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect to bring to her life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that the dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me of all of them. She and I are most alike. All of them? It's more important to remember the ones we love to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away, far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so I can remember them. Remember their faces. The man has gone silent. She talked about maybe the paintress being like so upset that there's so many works of art. Or maybe if it's not talking directly about the paintress, it might be someone else, but the idea that like maybe there's so many creations here. There's another carousel. That she can't interact with all of them. She can't enjoy all of them. Oh my god. I didn't even notice the moon at first, but like it's so cool. Like the desolation here as well. It's not. I always would say it's not cool in terms of like desolation, but cool in terms of just like visuals. It looks so great. Like the broken down carousel. Like it's just such a simple idea. Like this is something that is joy, that is kids playing, that is fun with families. And they're showing a direct result here. It's gone. It's destroyed. It's finished. They're showing, and even like the buildings do that too. This is a place. Wait, what the hell is that? Yeah, what even is that? The thing with like the hair and like it looked like hair. It looked like hair with like a sword stuck into it. Oh, one of Eski's rocks?
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
I love her so much.
Let's bring him a gift.
Oh, that's so sweet, Ciel. That's so sweet. Look at that.
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
With a lack of information, she goes along with it to gain more information? Interesting.
I trust that he wants to reach the paintress.
Interesting.
So for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
He is. He 100% is hiding something. We know he is. He knows more about Mael that he lets on.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I
Great
feel
voice,
like
isn't
I've
he?
always
Great
known
voice.
Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Look at this, man.
Maybe
It's
I'll Verso
insane.
when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first.
Like, the imagery in this game is always just absolutely incredible. Like, look at that.
Any idea what this is?
Doesn't it look like a big tuft of hair?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
Oh.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
Oh.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting.
An axon?
Verso is...
Wait, what?
Is this true?
Wait, what? What? What do you mean?
Mael's with him.
Wait, is this
We need to go. Now.
Wait, what?
Verso would never harm her.
Yeah, but what did they find out? The fact that Lune is nervous? I mean, I trust... Oh, Mael. Like, I trust if Lune is nervous that it's something serious, right? You would trust it. What did she see?
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
Oh my god.
Back hurts, but I'm fine.
He really did a number at everyone.
The others are probably heading towards the center
What
of
did
the
she
city.
What did she see? What did she see?
We'll rejoin them there.
Treasure?
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You
Wait.
okay?
They like
Oko
made sure to
fits
zoom in
well
on his
the
face.
Disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
They made sure to zoom in on his face. He said like that as well. What do you do? No, don't do the evil zoom. You can't do an evil zoom on his face after you do that as well. Sorry, I stopped recording there for a second, guys.
Angelique's boulangerie. I ate that every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
This is so scary though.
Called Mathilde's now. When
Mathilde's.
this is over, you should go and visit.
To me, it's the fact that I trust. If Lune is upset about this and Lune is worried about this, I do trust that. And you could say, well, sometimes you mean like, you know, she's very like, you know, straightforward. Like she's like someone who like, you know, maybe isn't as like understanding as CL might be. But whatever she saw there, that made her panic, right? And that's the big deal. Whatever Lune saw at that moment made her panic. And I think the big deal about all of this is that we have a situation now where like we're in a situation where Mael is alone with Verso. Even if there's like some explanation for whatever they saw, whatever they did see, he's already been keeping information away from us about Mael. So like obviously there's a worry there, right? There is a worry there. But it just worries me exactly what they could mean with this, what exactly the answer is here. And again, if Lune is worried about this, that means that there is something to be worried about at the very least. Or at least like, again, you know, because the thing is like Lune is like very much all about like, you know, like, she's sometimes very tunnel vision. So the fact that she saw something that, like, scared her this much. And I trust Lune. I trust Lune. Whatever this could be. Whatever this is a really good way of, like, creating, like, some, like, really terrifying tension, honestly. Oh my god. Now, do I think that Verso is going to do something bad to Mael? I don't think so. Like, again, I don't know the... I'm not going to sit here and claim like I know what the characters are, like I know Verso personally yet, right? I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, Verso's like, he's just a purely good dude, right? He's been good to us so far, and he's been very kind to us so far, right? But we can't know anybody, right? We legitimately cannot like know any single individual. Like that's not how life works, right? That's just not how life works. That's not how games work, I should say as well. It's how life works too. You can't like know someone fully like all the time, but like I'm saying that like we can't make an assessment of Verso just based on the stuff we know. I can say, like, you know, personally that, like, right now... Upgrade attributes? It says maybe it's, like, counting the other characters, possibly. We have 5 again. Yeah, that's fine. But it is like a very scary thing, right? Like the way they're setting this up is a very scary thing. Look at this place, man. It's so cool. We know as players that he's already hiding something about Mael. He knows something about Mael. We know as players that we don't know a lot about him besides what he's told us. Do I think he's some like evil menace? Right now I don't think so. But there is something he's hiding that has worried CL and worried Lune, which gives me enough of a worry as well. It gives me enough of like if they're worried, I'm worried, right? And I think that's like the most important note about this. And the way that they zoomed in on freaking Verso's face, like come on, there's something happening here. We know he's hiding something. We know he's hiding something. And we know something about Mael. I'm very worried. But at the same time too, I'm trying to like, you know, keep a air about me that is like, let's see what happens. You know, let's see what happens. Let's hopefully he can like explain something, you know, hopefully. Medium physical damage, 3 hits. This is the problem obviously for me is that I haven't used him that often, so my knowledge of using Verso is not going to be very good, and that's my fault, of course. But I'm not gonna ever like apologize for that. Like I had a great time with using the Gorilla Crew. You know what I mean?
Ready to carry.
Man, we can definitely parry that. That's a very parryable move. See, it's just again, I'm panicking. That's the only thing, and that's what happens like when you get hit once sometimes. Is that I find I do like panic a bit for sure. But we can definitely do this. Great damage. Oh, I didn't know I was going for that. Okay. We should check his Verso's weapons as well, right? Oh, I thought that would do something. Oh, we were in defensive stance, so that's why I definitely didn't do something. Yeah, that's just really poor on my part. Hey, yeah, you getting a return? Oh my god. Okay, guys, you know what you have to do for me now? Pretend that didn't happen, okay? Send in a reserve team! There's no reserve team. You can pretend that didn't happen, alright? Okay, we just hit these guys for the first time.
Let's carve a path.
Wow, okay, here we go. So let's start with a Defiant Strike here. Very cool. Let's do a Fluent Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Okay, we marked someone as well. Wow, this is our first try with this battle as well. Pretty crazy, first parry. Man, crazy. That was sick, actually, Mael. Mael the Destroyer, look at that. The nickname is always so fitting for Mael, right? But yeah, that was the first try on that battle. Nothing happened before that. What are you looking at me like that for? Guys, stop looking at me like that. So should we also, like, I think we should also, like, maybe check out his pictures. I think Attack Lifesteal isn't going to be good for him right now. Empowering Attack, gain powerful on base attack. Energizing Attack, 1 AP on base attack. I actually think that maybe, see, okay, it's Energizing Start is what you want, right? For this as well. It's Energizing Start. But there's obviously, it's equipped by these guys as well. Dead Energy, maybe? Something that gives good defense, I guess, because he is, like, not... What's the luminous he has here? He's 9 available. We've Energizing Attack. Energizing Start 3, Energizing Start, so we need one of these. Empowering Attack. Energizing Start 1. Yeah, I'm going to take away this and do Energizing Start 2. I think that's a good idea for him as well. And then in terms of, we can do Breaking Counter. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like as well we could definitely use that too. In terms of like skills as well, is this his best weapon? No, there's a level 9 weapon as well. So our current weapon is 359. This is 2. This is better in terms of damage. 415 is probably the best we have, right? Yeah. In terms of like then skills, like what, like I feel like is there any like skills here that I shouldn't have here? Like for example, we have Purification, medium light damage, low light damage to all enemies, 1 hit, Blitz. Salt 0. No, I think right now he's good. He's good for what we have. Again, he's just not leveled as high as Mael, but Mael can, like, you know, Mael's the Destroyer. There'll be nothing left of these. We came down from there, didn't we? Yeah, as I said, I'm worried, but I'm also like leaving a door open for Verso to be able to explain whatever they think is happening here.
I never said there was treasure.
Oh, we got okay, that's fine. Wait a minute. You promised him treasure.
Nice.
Nice stuff. It's just a great location. It just really is. Remember, guys, the first battle doesn't count. Unless we do good, then it counts. If the first battle does good, then it counts. This is 7, very high light damage. Honestly, like, getting Perfect Break to start off will be a great thing. So maybe try and get more AP on our lad as well. We can do high physical damage as well. Assault 0 does low physical damage, but does 5 hits. Yeah, I think so. I think trying to get that high light damage to start off with wouldn't be a bad idea.
Finesse and precision.
I should have healed. That's not his fault. It's definitely my fault. Luckily, we have Mael the Destroyer. This could have been very bad if we didn't have Mael the Destroyer. See, Mael the Destroyer, there Mael was just trying to be nice. You know what I mean? I think it's fair. Mael was just trying to be nice. She didn't want to she wanted to give this character a chance before she did this. Mael the Destroyer. The goat. It's interesting because in the description of the game, on the box, it literally says Mael is the Destroyer. I don't even have the box, so that's a lie. I downloaded this game.
Nice.
But if it did have the if I did have the box, it would say Mael the Destroyer. I think we can jump down here because I saw like a little thing here as well. But I'm worried if we go down here, we won't be able to get back up. Right? So maybe we should check what's down here first.
Mael the Destroyer.
It's crazy. If you think about how like our path is gone, you know. Look at them, they're cowering in fear at Mael the Destroyer. They don't know what's about to hit them. Weird. Weird, right? That was really weird because like they didn't let us even get close. Oh, this move. Right? I feel like they didn't even let us get close that time. Sick. Sick. He's gonna do so well with this stuff. Verso the Destroyer. Verso the Destroyer. Oh, it's a cutscene thing. Okay.
We're a pretty good team.
I was wondering. Verso?
Verso?
Oh God, man, you're why is
Verso?
he's so mysterious? Oh no.
Puto. Where did he go?
Yeah, what the hell? This is so weird. Verso, what the hell? Oh no.
So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
That's so... I know you're still here. He's always ditching. Yeah, but that's not... So this is where we start. This is where we went before. Yeah, I want to go back here just to see what this is. Here's the thing, right? Right now, and I know Verso doesn't know this. Right now, at the very moment when Ciel and Lune have like panicked about something about him, not the best time to start running away. You know what I mean? Not the best time to start. Oh, it's a shortcut to somewhere else, is it? Oh no, it's just a way back up. Oh, so cool. That's the key we got at the start of the game. That's the key! Oh my god, that's so cool! But yeah, Verso picked the worst time to go away here and leaving Mael by herself, you know? Not that Mael can't hang the hunters up.
5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us?
Oh no.
We've hidden the children.
Wait.
At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice.
That's common. That's common when you're...
Trevor,
yeah.
you promised I could die before you. You promised.
Trevor. I mean, Julian Simon as well. So, the way they're talking about this, at first I was like, oh, this is interesting. Survivor? It's not... It's a fracture survivor. Yeah, someone who, like, survived the fracture. And it's, like, post-fracture, talking about how, like... They're putting children in the cellars, like, I guess, to hide them away. They have hospitals like taking care of people. The adults have like taken up arms to fight against maybe the Nevrons, but there's nothing that like, you know, that someone like a bookkeeper can do. She's living out of stubbornness, not out of survival. Oh my god, man. We got to hear like a survival note from one of the fractured, like people right at the start of the fracture. That's so interesting. And now, like, again, we get a little bit of insight into it. Like, they were doing evacuations. It was almost like a full... Obviously, it would be a full-scale tragedy in this world. Like, it would be kind of a thing where, like, you would see it as, how do I say it? Like almost like a natural disaster in some ways. Not a natural disaster, but like an invasion, right? Like, it'd be kind of like invasion. If the whole world is fractured, that's like a natural disaster. But then, like, the Nevrons would feel like it is kind of like, okay, we have to get out of here. We have to get into shelters. This is bad. This is really bad. Holy hell, man, that's so cool that they show us that. Again, it's terrifying. It's so cool. Man, yeah, Verso picked the wrong time to go here.
Great.
I love, by the way, the old key was used there. Because again, I remember the old key, and I've been thinking about it like a lot, but obviously I haven't been talking about it like, you know, in terms, because I was just more to talk like, okay, like, maybe like, it's something we can use it for like later or something as well. Because I have a very like Dark Souls brain. I know like it's a, you know, again, I always say like people, you know, people online have made it so that like when people, I don't think it's much anymore because like now everyone like plays Dark Souls and everyone loves Dark Souls. So it's no longer a thing where like there's just a niche group of people who are like, this is just like Dark Souls. I think everyone likes like some FromSoft game now, you know, at least like to watch or to play or to like even the periphery. But like I remember like, you know, in Dark Souls that was a big thing for me, like, which was like you get an item like hour 1 and then that item is used hour 20 or something, and you're like, oh my god, you know. And like for me, like that moment stopped my heart when I saw like the old key was used, because it's like, that's so amazing. I want to be clear, it's not just Dark Souls, it's RPG stuff. It's a beautiful RPG stuff, and the fact that they implemented something like that as well, we're 20 hours into the game and finally the key is able to be used. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And as I always say about this game, I think, you know, sometimes I worry about like being like, this game does like a lot of really cool RPG elements, like as if I'm saying like it's copying elements. No, this is admittedly a love letter to RPGs. It takes all the great elements of RPGs and puts them together in a way that's like super like fun to play and has interesting story beats and beautiful world building. Like they take a lot of the really great elements out of RPGs, and that's what's really good about it. Like it's like it has like a lot of stuff that I love about like say like Final Fantasy X, or like the energy you might get off a Nier game, the discovery you might get of like a Souls game. Like it has all these really beautiful things, but it has its own identity, right? I want to make that clear. Like it has its own characters, its own world building, its own story, its own vibe, its own visual presentation, its own music. It has all of that. But I still also think that it's important to acknowledge that like I love that it loves RPGs. You can tell the developers of this game love JRPGs. They love them, and that's awesome. That's so awesome. As a JRPG fan, this gives me like such a love for this game as well. Because that's what you want, by the way. I want to make that clear as well. Like, I think it's like a thing sometimes where people are always like, everything has to be like completely unique to the point of like for everything, right? But I think it's much better like if you take a game that has its own unique qualities, as I said, story, characters, world building, visual style, music, all stuff, that should be unique. That should be your own thing. I should be able to just close my eyes and be like, Clair Obscur, which we can, right? But I think also one of the cool things about it is that you should also have, you should also refine stuff that came before, right? Elements that came before, countering stuff that came before. It's just the way to go about it. It's the best way to go about it, in my view. That's one with you. Because I think there was like a distinct like time at one point in video games where like a critique about video games became like, it just doesn't feel like unique, or it's not doing anything different. And it's like, while I do think Clair Obscur is doing like so many things different, and it has its own, as I said, own style, own characters, visual presentation, music, story, everything is also different. Like there's nothing wrong at all with video games also being like, yeah, we love this element from JRPGs and we're putting it here. This is something that's been around in Zelda. We're taking that here and we're putting that here and we're making our own. We're refining it for our own. That's good development. You know what I mean? You think like every new artist who paints a painting goes, I'm not going to paint it with an upstroke. That's what that other guy did. It's like, no, like you refine it in your own style. And that's what's so freaking great about Clair Obscur. It's awesome. Like there's no game that like looks like this presentation, right? There's nothing. It has its own visual style. It's so incredible. And there are RPGs, and I've talked about this before, where I play a lot of RPGs. There's RPGs I play, right, that legitimately do not have their own, that do borrow from other games, and borrow really cool stuff from like the history of video games, but don't have their own identity. So those games, you just forget about them, right? I've played games that like have It's like, okay, let's just do what Persona does. Let's do the, I don't know, Persona, I want to make it, Persona didn't invent like social links or hangout events or something as well. They did not, right? But they definitely did make them like the most famous in like the modern day. Very bad, very bad.
Not giving up.
But they definitely did make them the most famous in the modern day, right? And so what like tends to happen is like you'll have a game be like, I want to do that, and then you'll have, say for example, Trails of Cold Steel will do hangout events, and it's like perfect. It's exactly that style. They do it in their own way. They have it be like a thing where like it fits within the story. Perfect, absolutely perfect, right? Another example would be my game of the year, Scarlet Nexus, at the time when that came out. The reason why that does so well as well is because again, it's like it takes the hangout idea and puts it within its own story, right? Where it's like, okay, what we have a break room. It's like everyone's in the break room before in between battles and stuff like it too, because it is a company that they work in. It's like, okay, let's all hang out in the break room as we would talk to somebody in the break room. It's awesome. Oh god, there's so many turns here. That eliminates one of them at least.
Okay.
So sick. So sick. That feeling of power you get is like second to none in this game. It's so cool.
Dance.
How cool is it that you can get a chance to just like defeat these guys before your turn even comes back up again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how cool the counter system in this game is. But yeah, like they do like a really cool way of doing hangouts there as well, right? Nice. But the game I played, Apply Rush for 3 turns. Oh, that's really good. Auto Rush is really good. But that's such a look at the bridge here from this perspective as well. It's so awesome. And then with the building in the background here too, like look at that. So sick. Such a cool visual. And I love that, like, you know, walking through buildings that were buildings but now are just like the front frame of them. What makes it so interesting about that as well is that it feels like we're kind of like, and again, it's a very Clair Obscur thing, which is like remembering the normal life as a player. We know what these buildings would have looked like and stuff like this too, but like almost like walking through a building like this is almost normal for these characters, you know? And again, that's very Clair Obscur. It's like, this is, for these guys, they're not gonna be like, whoa, look at that building up in the sky. But for us, it's like, that's a building I would see in the world right now in like France. You know what I mean? And it's up in the sky. It's such a great idea. But yeah, the game I played that had like hangout stuff that just didn't really work. And like, see, Clair Obscur has like social stuff too, but again, it's like the way they do it is like very within the game. It's like it's a camp. People are talking, they're unwinding and unpacking the day. The game I played that didn't do it very well was just like it felt so like forced into it. Just like, we have to do hangout events now. It's like, well, why? It's like, well, you know, it's the thing now. It's like, no, like hanging out with people can let you learn about the characters more. It's a great mechanic, and games use it to a great degree. But some games like need to learn that like if it doesn't work for your game, just don't put it in there. You know, you don't have to like, you know, force a trend or force something that you don't want to do. Like they'd be like the RPG I play. I don't want to spoil it just in case anyone wants to play it, but like, so I won't say the name of it. But I remember there was like a moment where like the characters were like, "Oh my god, our friend is just like, people are dying. Do you want to hang out?" It's like, wait, no, like wait. Postpone the hangouts for like 2 minutes. You know.
Let's dance. On me.
Oh, I'm so bad at countering those.
Ready to parry.
We should kill, right? And the reason why Clair Obscur, like, say, like, the kind of social events and hangout events work so much. I love these visuals, man. They're so good. The gold, like, off the shadowy background is such a great idea. The reason why it works so well is because there's never a moment where I'm like, wait, someone just died and we're all chatting. It's like, no, like, the chats that we have are about our emotions and unpacking the day and unpacking everything we've been through, preparing for the next moment. Like, nothing ever feels forced or out of place. It feels perfect. Right? When you have a hangout event in this game where you're talking to like Lune about something, it's Lune talking to like Verso about like what she's curious about, like about him, right? And again, that's Lune's character. It fits her character. There's a wallowing in like depressing times with with Mael and Verso, which again fits
Think I'm close.
the personality, fits the tone. It fits the tone completely. Every single hangout event, every single like checkup on the others thing that's happened in the game has all fit within the story and the idea. Oh my god, look at this! And like this open field. There was a flag here though, and this big gigantic building as well. So I guess what I'm saying is, Clair Obscur has such a beautiful identity.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so
Oh
familiar?
no.
I
Oh, did I interrupt that? Sorry, Mael.
know this place.
Sorry. Oh, great game design. By the way, great game design. It doesn't interrupt, it just gives you a pause. Great game design. Yeah, so in conclusion, sorry for going on. I wanted to go off on a praising tangent about this game. I don't care. I'll go off on a tangent about how much I love this game. This game is amazing for borrowing from games that I love in terms of like RPG mechanics. And then creating their own, like with the countering mechanic and the Luminous, like it takes like say like a job system and like countering mechanics that you might see in a Mario and Luigi game and makes it their own. I love that. I love the refining of mechanics. That shows great game design. And then I also love that they have their own identity. There's no game like this in the world, and that's also a good thing. It's like they're not trying to like, you know, they're not trying to be like, oh, we can't use that mechanic because that's what other people use. No, you can tell they love JRPGs, right? But then also want to create their own world, so that, and that's the perfect combination. Refining of stuff, creating your own mechanics through refining stuff, and then creating your own stories, characters, world building, all the stuff, so that in 20 years' time, when someone sees a screenshot of Clair Obscur, it will have its own identity, and no one will ever forget it. So that's my conclusion to that, and I think it's absolutely incredible what they've done with this game. Really, really great stuff. The lion here as well. Guys, we get some British people here. Oh my god, look at this.
Great.
More carnage here as well. It's interesting with Mael being by herself, right? Because you can see how she, oh, is this like another door into like a one of the manor areas? Because like obviously we do like fear for her, but obviously as well like we know as like oh wow, oh my, the different going to the manor is such a culture shock, right?
Perfect.
Because like it's like a fully realized place. It's fully built. There's nothing broken about it. It feels like almost like it shouldn't be. It's too clean that it feels like, you know, otherworldly. It doesn't feel right. You know, this doesn't feel correct. And that's again a good game design thing as well. The fact that like we're in a world here that is fully realized and fixed, and we think it doesn't fit. It doesn't work in this world.
But how?
Renwar!
With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Is he talking about... Because we know Alicia doesn't speak. Is he talking about Alicia, or is he talking about maybe like something else? Someone who left them to deal with their own grief by themselves. So this must be Renwar's room, right? Yeah, he's got all these beautiful photos as well. Such a... It's so crazy having like this like... Yeah, this place feels more uncomfortable than walking through like a field of like carnage now because of what this game has presented to us. Yeah, I like the way they do the manor stuff. It's really, really cool. Was that always open? That's where we came. Oh, yeah, we came from that last time. Yes. And then we can go back out here as well. So we got some information. Remember, we're talking about like people leaving behind to wallow in his own grief. Sorry, the fan turned up there, but like I'm sure it should be okay for you guys. Hopefully it's not too. Because today, we don't have a heat wave, but today is going to be like the hottest day left, I believe, of this year. It's like, you know, for pale milk bottle Irish boy roamer, it's going to be very, very warm. It's going to be like very, very hot. This beautiful place as well. Can't go through here. Should we head just towards the manor, I guess? Oh. Look at the size of this place, man. It's crazy that people believe they need this big of a house. You know? Oh. Are we pushing the door open? Is it... Wait, what? Hold on. Who is this? Is it like a curator?
I knew you'd open the door for her.
What? Merde? Wait, it's Renoir?
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
What are you talking about? And there's Alicia. Merde, Alicia, Renoir, is that what we're getting at? Oh, that's like the most in color close-up face closest up of her face we've seen. Verso, what are you talking about? I knew you'd open the door for her. Again, white hair, by the way, again. What? So he...
How many times must you hurt our family?
He keeps referencing this, right?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
Wrong cycle?
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
What? Oh my god.
So move. I'm gonna fucking
Oh my
kill
god,
him.
Mael. The head tilt.
You haven't told her the truth.
Oh my god, what truth? What truth?
Have you? Son.
Son. So that is his dad. His dad. Oh my god, Cielo Lune.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading.
Oh my god, and she knows as well. She knows something.
Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our
That's what
king,
they found.
was your father?
Family is not my favorite topic.
What just happened? What just happened?
Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Oh my god, wait, what? No! A Renoir battle? Finding out that he's his son as well? Where's my Ciel?
To this point.
No, bring out Ciel! Please bring out Ciel.
Ready to strike.
Is there no way to change? I guess we have to use it for story purposes. That's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it.
This will hurt.
We can still do damage. Yeah, but he also said like, "Oh, is this your plan?" Like, what is Renoir implying that Verso used Mael to open the door so he could get into the house here, get into the manor? Oh, this music! Oh my god, it's so good! Holy hell! But that's what the implication was, that he used Mael to open the door, right?
Finesse and precision.
And he says you haven't told us the truth. We're actually doing damage to him this time, but like... Oh my god. Let's see. Lightning dance?
Lightning dance!
Not a crazy amount of damage, but it is Renoir.
Help you this time.
Did I get it? I mean, okay.
Ready to evade.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Did not get the time. I'm not angry, just disappointed, and Lune is gone. He said it, that's so like adding insult to injury. He said it like a freaking dad. He said it like he was like a dad.
I've got this.
I didn't get the last one, oh no.
Spill spill some ink.
Do you hear him?
I'm just disappointed.
Oh my god.
Watch out.
Tearing this family apart.
He's very adamant about this. He's very adamant about the idea of the tearing of the family apart, right? The idea of the family being destroyed by we might let see what Mael's move is there. Like, and he's serious about this, right? He's not. It's not like he's like there's. Even though I don't want to sit here and be like Red Moore is like the poor thing he's talking about. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but like on the baseline of this, Red Moore truly believes this, right? And you can hear that in his voice. This is something Red Moore truly believes.
Should be fighting by my side.
Oh, I thought it could. That was. Oh, that is so freaking tough to counter. And now we. Oh no, someone's dead. We can start off with like a gradient attack, right? And then we could do another attack as well, but I'm going to actually like do a revive. And yeah, I have to get the gradient attacks better, guys. Like I know you have to press the R2 at the right time. I can't counter that, man. I can't counter it. We got the last counter there. The petals? The petal? Oh my god, no way! In what universe? In what universe? In what life? In what universe? In what universe? In what life? What universe? Who do you think you are? What? And now look at this defense! Oh, because we're stanceless.
Ready to parry.
What is that? Oh, I didn't get the last one. I didn't get the last one. Wait, it's not red. Failed. It's not red! Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So it's like a challenge. We have to keep going up to fight him. He's just there, man. So Renwar is his dad. Verso kept his nose, and it sounded like he was using Mael to get through the door there, to get to whoever that was. It was a Murday. Is that what they call it, Murday? Oh, he's just standing there, menacingly.
You forced us to this point.
Okay, we got the last parry there as well. Okay, focus forward out.
Finesse and grace. Finesse and precision.
Finesse and precision. Visualize everything. Skills.
Lightning dart.
We know at some point he's gonna heal.
She won't help you this time.
Way too late, early there as well. That's a terrifying move.
Just disappointed.
Oh, I'm panicking again. Man, the panic gets me every single time. The panic gets me every... Oh, no, we should definitely use the... Have, wait. We should definitely let, Mael do it because she does the most damage here as well, but... The panic gets me every single... We don't have enough for rebirth. Every single time.
I'm back.
It's terrifying to me.
I saw your future.
Take cover.
Tearing this family apart.
We got that at least.
Danger.
Should be fighting by my side.
The jumps aren't too bad. I find the jumps to be pretty okay. The fact that you can still apply defenseless to an enemy like this, I don't know, I freaking love it. I love what they're able to do here with this stuff as well.
Here's your card.
Hopefully we can do some good damage here as well. Like it's not perfect for us, But I might actually just go for a regular attack for now. We have a gradient attack.
You can't escape.
I cannot get the timing right. If there's like an extra attack, I cannot get the timing right for that as well. That's my bad. I might just do a regular attack though. Oh no, we have enough to do like a... to do like a Flare and Fury. Yeah. Is he gonna heal now? I mean, we can do a Phantom Blade, right? Higher damage. High ice damage, 5 to 7 hits, consume 4 tel, do 200% more damage. But critical hits, we could. This would probably be higher damage, would it then? But then like, we'll try Seal Fate, but I think the other move does like a little bit better sometimes. Right?
Prepare to meet your end.
Parry it!
He only did that now as well. I think.
Stance.
Oh, I did not. Okay. Again, I've no problem saying not good at countering this guy. Rover's not good at countering this guy. But I kind of wish that's the thing is like when we like I kind of wish I could go back into it and try it again because I feel like, you know, we did so much damage with Lune ACL and Mael that I didn't get to learn the battle. I just didn't. Like it just ended up I did not get to learn the battle. And I don't think as a problem because we also had a battle using these guys just recently that like I did just fail at, and I did fail at this too. Where I want to make that clear. But hopefully like we could like get better at some of this because we only did 4 successful parries. But then again, a lot of them were jumps, right? So yeah, he didn't do as much moves as he did before. Crazy stuff though, absolutely crazy. Great music as well. Oh no, what's he doing now? Put the cane down. What is that? What are we doing now? Oh no, he covered over the little gestural. What just happened? Monoko, you okay? Are you okay?
Everyone all right?
No. No. Okay. Oh no, what the hell? What? Clint, that's brutal, no!
Noko's broken.
And again, of course, that sets my L off again as well. Someone else has died. More death.
Can't you accept who you are?
What was it? What? It like sent them in between this like world again? Accept who you are. Tell her who she is. Why can't you accept who you are and she doesn't like... You gotta tell her who she is for her to accept it. Ah, Jesus, what are we doing now? There's Alicia. Oh my god, man, this is wild. What the... What? What is she doing? She took off her mask. The flames all around them as well.
What is that? What are you?
Are they burn marks on her face? What the hell? So I'm guessing those are burn marks on his face and the manor burnt down or something? And now it's just gone. What are we? What? Oh my. Clair Obscur. Clair Obscur, please.
have we done? Where did it go? No. Alicia.
You need to explain everything. You need to talk about everything. Look, Lune. You need to explain everything. There's not, you can't keep secrets anymore. There's no secrets now. I don't give a damn. There's no secrets anymore. Back at camp. We cannot keep secrets anymore. That was wild. Why can't you accept who you are?
Glory. Thank you.
CL.
Mon ami.
One of our party members has died. Renmore implied that you used Mael to get to that door. That's your dad. You have to. There's no more secrets. There's not an ounce of secrets anymore, Verso.
Care to explain?
Please. This is Mael's life.
Your father.
I don't think of him as my father.
I can get that, and that's not a problem.
Why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful, and it's none of your business.
The problem is this involves us now as
I
well.
cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
Yep.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination
I
for
agree.
myself.
I agree with Lune. I agree with Lune.
We can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now.
Yep.
And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Families complicated.
I agree with Luna though. Is that him? Beautiful music again. The music in this game is always breathtaking. Jesus, dude, what the hell?
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Oh my god.
Partially.
And it's nice that Lune remembered this information as well.
We can bring Noko back to life.
Poor little Noko.
But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
That's so brutal, man. It's another party member we've lost. Another person we've lost. Another living creature we've lost.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Painter's heart was in that manor.
Oh, it's in the manor.
Now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
She's using the information that they got from that as well.
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you...
Yeah?
I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
There's a lot of tension here.
What are you talking
So
about?
much tension here.
There's someone else who can help us.
Or the curator. There's so much tension in these scenes, guys, and like I have so much to say about him in a bit as well. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier?
Whoa, what?
Do you need something from the Axons?
That triggered the curator as well.
Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumia, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of
He's
taking
like
them down
begging.
without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way.
Oh, there's so many interesting points being made here as well.
And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
That's Lune. That's Lune. My heart is pounding, guys. It's just the tension is so high.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
I like that he's giving a solution after he disagreed with the
Good
idea, right?
Maximize our chances.
It's like he's accepting
or we
it.
embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
That's very
Thank
CL.
Did you listen to what I just said?
I love CL so much. Wow. Back in camp. Wait, so we can check out 58's journal? Or check what 58 said?
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back
What?
that I really want to explore.
That sounds amazing.
But the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier.
To break the barrier.
No dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
So, the way that they say this here as well, by the way, like, is like, at one point there is a notion that Verso and Renoir work together trying to break down the barrier. I'm guessing the barrier to get to the monolith, right? Or maybe the monolith's heart, or maybe the monolith itself. Because the way they're describing it is like, you know, that there's another way to get to attack or destroy the monolith. So imagine something to do with like the painters, right? That might maybe a barrier to the painters. Maybe I forgot about what they mentioned with barriers before. That could be it too. So it implies that at one point Renoir was like all on board for this, but something clearly happened, and it looked like what they were implying there would what happened with Verso. With Renoir, was that there was a fire of some kind, like, and you saw the burnt face of Alicia as she walked back into the building. We saw like a person named Murde there who looked like a curator as well. And then also we heard like a lot of stuff there from, which again, we're going to be ending the video here so we can talk about this stuff as well in great detail as well. Not great detail, but you know what I mean? As much detail as like we can. But like they're like the way that they talked about it was that like, and maybe I could misinterpret some parts as well. Like the part where they said like the moment where, Verso showed up at the door, Mael was there, and he said, I knew you'd open the door for her. So is he implying that if he showed up to the door that they might not open the door at all? And that means, and again, when I'm saying like he used Mael there, I don't think it's a way of like, Mael will be my bait, and she will, but I do think that he obviously like had this notion of like, if I leave now, Mael will find the door And then they'll open the door for Mael because obviously they have someone tied to Mael to the point that like Renoir says to her, why can't you accept who you are? Like along those lines. I might be paraphrasing, but like, why can't you accept who you are? The idea is that Mael has some story here that is way more tied to space. Again, even to the point that she said the manor reminded her of something. The manor made her like kind of like remind her. It felt familiar, right? And if Renoir and Minoko are both saying like, hey, Verso and Minoko are both saying like, hey, like, you know, she has a part to play in this. We could, you know, we have a hope. And then Renoir is also like saying that like, you know, it's your fault, right? It's your fault it happened. It's your fault in this way too. Yes, this is their fault. Even saying to Alicia, it's her fault, but she doesn't even know it. Obviously Mael has something tied to the story. Obviously, like the scene at the end there with the burning building and like, you know, Alicia staring out at Mael, them opening the door for Mael. She has a bigger part to play in this. And that's what leads me to think is because when I was talking about like the argument between Lune and Verso, I want to make this clear because I think that like, you know, it makes it sound like I'm saying that Verso isn't entitled to his privacy and is entitled to his own history. That's not true at all. Like you are not entitled to, you're not like, you are not, I'm not entitled to hear your backstory or what's happened in your life or the history of your life. I'm not, okay? I know I'm not. But my point more was that like at this stage, Mael is in the crosshairs of this group, this family. You are related to this family. You knew about this place and you knew the family was going to be there. You knew Renoir was possibly going to be there as well. You know he is keeping something from Mael. He's factually keeping something from Mael. The knowledge he has of what Mael is or who Mael is. He's keeping that from her. So my idea was I'm not just going to sit here and like do the full-blown like, oh no, Lune's right in saying that you can't keep anything from us. But I do think there is something to the idea of like at this stage, you know, we've been put in danger by this guy many times. Please tell us absolutely everything that you can tell us, everything. And he's like, well, but then the counter for Verso is, I've told you everything you need to know. And I think that there's a double-edged sword to this, where it's like, yes, that's his history and his emotional history, and he doesn't have to help us. I want to make this clear. But technically he kind of does, because again, if he wants his goal, he said it himself, like he needs Mael, he needs us. But like, there's like a thing where it's like, again, I said double-edged sword. He doesn't really have to tell us everything, but I do think that there is an element where you can understand from the perspective of Lune, it's like we've just been attacked and someone else just died. Gustav was killed by this guy and you haven't told us. I think it's totally fair. I think it's totally fair to be like, you didn't tell us that you knew this guy on a personal level. He killed our friend. He killed our other friend just now as well. I think it's 100% fair for Lune to be like, you know, maybe we could have heard about this. Not that we need a full, like, traumatic, you know, story about it, because then that's your own story. That's your own story, and we're not always entitled to that. But in this situation, I personally feel like we are somewhat entitled to know about this guy, or maybe not entitled. Maybe it's like you understand why we would be frustrated that we weren't told about this Renoir guy, even though they clearly know more about Renoir. They clearly know more about Mael. This is not an opinion. They both Minoko and Verso know something about Mael that is a character who we adore, that is a kid in our party, that they're not telling us. This is just factual. So I think there is like that element where it's like, yes, we're not entitled to hear this information. We're not entitled to hear your backstory and what's happened to you and like your trauma, because that's yours. And I would never like encroach on that or never be like, you have to tell us. Blah, blah, blah. But I think it's also a thing as well where like, you can understand why Lune would be frustrated. You can understand. And this isn't even like Calvin doing like, you know, Lune, like, you know, is peak. She's my favorite character. She is my favorite character. But like, you can understand. You can understand that frustration. We've almost died again. Mael, once again, is put in the crosshairs. Mael's been having all these visions. Gustav is dead. You can understand the frustrations of like, why didn't you tell us? And also, you should tell us more. You know, especially since like how they found out was true an old expedition thing, and then also the fact that there is another way to do this. The problem is with that as well is that like Verso's probably 100% correct in saying that this is so dangerous. This is the one of the most dangerous things that we could do is trying to go this other way to get to the heart, right? Or to get to the paintress. But again, from the perspective of a Lune or a CL or anyone else, what does it seem like? You just didn't tell us that there was another way. And I'm not sitting here like condemning characters or condemning people. I don't do that often in playthroughs. I think it's important to understand characters and to understand the tension, understand the arguments, understand all those things that go into it as well. Because now, like, I know it wasn't planned like this where Minoko like separated them, but like you can't really like the fact that like he did say, I knew you'd open the door for Mael, right? And they were separated into a specific group where like Mael was going to be almost by herself without anyone else. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't think that Minoko intentionally like separated everybody because he literally knocked out Ciel and Lune. That's not good, right? I don't think he would intentionally knock them out. But again, if you were like Lune and she didn't think this, but you went like, wait, did you separate us on purpose? You could also be like, I understand where her paranoia is there if she did feel that way. I understand like where my paranoia would be if I did start feeling that way, but I just can't picture a world where Minoko would like, again, I don't know Minoko. I don't know Verso that well, but like, I don't like, at that point you're knocking two characters out, you know, to separate other character. I don't know. It's just, it's a thought. It's a thought to have. It's a thought to have of how things worked out and how things got separated and stuff like that as well, right? It's a thought to have as well. It's just a thought. it's just we're just putting things in the air. But I do, to put a kind of a close in that whole like tension there, I think the tension was amazing. I think they do such a good job of like making the characters in this game kind of have like a well-grounded tension that feels very normal and natural. That never feels forced. Having the characters like, you know, Lune and like be very frustrated with Verso, it makes sense. Like real world wise, it makes sense. Having Verso like, you know, being very secretive, especially with like whatever ties of history's had past, that's also something that happens in real life where someone's like, man, like I just didn't say anything because like, you know, it's a very traumatic part of my past or whatever, like, you know, something like that too. And it's like, a lot of people do keep secrets. And Verso doesn't even know us that well, but people keep secrets with people they love. And I'm not saying it's a good thing, but because again, they're terrified of like what the outcome will be and what the answer will be. And like, well, I'm having to relive through something as well like that. Of course, it happens all the time. I'm not saying that those people are great people for keeping secrets. I'm saying that it's a human quality. Everything that happened here felt realistic and grounded. Everything that happened here. And also, again, as I said, with the understanding, we can understand where Lune is coming from. We can acknowledge that, like, yeah, Verso doesn't have to tell us everything technically. But we can also acknowledge that, like, two people have died. Two people of our party have died. Mael has been attacked and been in the crosshairs multiple times at this stage as well. We've been attacked. There is some story going on here. And again, while we don't know that Verso knows more about what Mael's story is and who Mael apparently really is, because why can't you accept who you are is what Renoir said, there's also a thing from the player as well that we can also look at Verso's side-eye as well, and it's perfectly reasonable. It's more than reasonable. You know something about Mael, you're not telling us. It's more than reasonable that I'm going to always like, Verso, tell us, you know. That's reasonable. Yeah. In closing, you can understand he doesn't have to tell us everything, but you can also understand that there is that it would be almost like the right thing to do to tell us what's happening. In fact, it would be. And you understand Lude's frustration. But again, great character writing, great moments there as well. The moment they're at the manor as well is such like a well-presented piece as well, because you have Mael once again being intrigued about her story, which means at this point, like, we have to assume that like she has a connection to these people, right? There's no other, like the fact that she has a memory of the manor, right? That's a big thing, right? Or like a feeling of a memory of the manor. That means she was probably there before at some point, right? Or at least has something similar or something's in her mind that she has remembered that before as well. The fact that like the curator like openly like was like helped her when he found her, like shows that like there is like some sort of like connection there too. The fact that they opened the door for Mael, the fact that like Renoir keeps mentioning to her like it's already your fault, or like, you know, you got to remember who you are, like know who you are, why can't you accept who you are? It's like all these things where it's like we can deduce that Mael has a connection to this family and has a connection to this world that is way deeper. We can deduce that 100%. We can deduce that like the Alicia has like a deep connection to Mael as well, because again, every time Alicia shows us Mael, he wants to either touch her, be close to her, point at her. She's always like very synced in on Mael. We can accept that as well. So Mael has like, obviously, we say this every single time, she has a deeper story, but every single time we get a little bit closer to being like, okay, so it's her fault. Wait, but also like, Alicia is very interested in her. Oh, she remembers the manor. Okay, Verso says she has a part to play in all of this. Oh, Renoir says, well, remember who you are. Like, oh, why can't you accept who you are? They opened the door for Mael. Like, all these things together are creating a puzzle. We're creating a jigsaw puzzle, and we're continuing to do the jigsaw puzzle. And I think it's actually a really well done way they've done this. I've actually like been really like impressed with this, because what they've done with Mael's story so far is that they've kept us intrigued, and like we're like holding on to like a rope, and they're pulling the rope along very slowly, right? And the rope is like giving us bit by bit, and it's not boring, because every single bit that we do, like, you know, we get to learn a tiny bit more. And there's intrigue. And what's great about Clair Obscur and the writing of Clair Obscur is that it's not like, you know, they could like drop all the information at once and that'd be great, right? We can learn everything at once. And I think it would be a fair thing to do from Mael as well, from my perspective with Verso. But what I adore so much about it is that they have us like on the string and on the rope in a very realistic way. There's a plausible deniability when it comes to Verso explaining everything, which is, that's my family. I told you everything I know, even though he hasn't. He factually hasn't. And you know what I mean? It's like, it's like, you know, and also Lune hasn't been privy to what Mael has been seeing. Mael and Lune and CL hasn't been privy to what we've seen in terms of like the conversation with Minoko and them. So like, there's always like this like plausible like thing where it's like, they don't want to like create this like tension. They don't want to fight too much. They don't want to argue too much, but they also like, I do have that tension. So I do think that they're giving us this information, but in a very realistic way where it doesn't feel like I'm sitting here being like, well, they would have explained it by now. It's like Verso is like doing a very good job at countering any moment to explain all this stuff, if you know what I'm saying. He should. Again, I do think he should give the information about Mael, but like they're doing a very good job of having Verso like avoid it, I think. And use a kind of a plausible deniability kind of thing as well. So I do think that, and also I said they're giving us the intrigue. Everything's intrigue. Every moment is intrigue. Okay, what's gonna happen next? This piece of information. Oh, that's interesting. While also still giving us cool moments, and that's an important thing too. It's a great writing technique to be like, here's some more like mystery. Why did he say this? Why did Renoir say this? Why did Alicia take off her mask and stare right in Mael's face? Why did this character? Why did they Verso say this about Mael? There's all these intrigue, but it's never frustrating because it's always coupled with, oh, we just did an amazing boss. Oh, we just had an amazing set piece with amazing music. Oh, we just had a great character moment where someone maybe passed away or someone died. But then we have these emotions too. So we're getting all these emotions while also getting the intrigue. So it never feels like we're just like getting intrigue without any type of like payoff with emotions. We all have that there too. They give us something kind of like to sink our teeth into, while also still giving us like kind of like a wait and see. It's like wait and see, but also this cool moment. Wait and see, this emotional moment. Wait and see, but also like look at this like crazy like visual that you get to see as well. This music, this boss battle. They're letting us eat while also still showing us the menu for next week. You know, we see it in the distance. Oh, there's something we're gonna be eating next week, right? But right now they're giving us food as well. Does that make sense? Where it's like we're getting dinner now, but in the distance, like, ooh, something's happened with Mael. You know, I can't wait to see what's happening. I can't wait to hear that story. This food right now I'm getting satisfying, crazy battle, crazy moment, big emotional moment, cool set piece, new another part of the story being unveiled. But in the distance there, oh, that looks like, waiter, can I have that? That's next week's menu. Oh, I guess I better come in next week. It's like that. It really feels that way. And I really like the way they've done that as well. But yeah, like I can't really like tell you what exactly what the story is exactly right now in terms of this. We know that like obviously we have to stop the Painters. We know that Renoir doesn't want to stop the Painters. We know that Verso does want to stop the Painters, and we know that at one point maybe they work together trying to stop the Painters. We know that there's a weapon of some kind that can to break down a barrier, possibly to get to the Painters as well. And we know that Mael is tied to that manor in some ways and tied to that family in some ways. Verso is the son of Renoir, which then leads to believe that he probably is the brother of Alicia maybe as well, because the way he said Alicia's name too. And there's also Murday as well, which was a character there also. There is like all those ties to it too. Right now we are heading towards these creatures that we can destroy and hopefully make a weapon that breaks down the barrier, but it's going to be really tough as well to try and like do that too. But that's what we kind of have with this story too. There is a intrigue, while also, as you said, also still giving us like so many like amazing moments. My theory right now is what I just said. Like I can't give a full idealized view of it, but like I like the fact that I don't have a full view of it. I like the fact that I have like little pieces that we can piece together, and there's eventually going to be like a big reveal of some kind as well, which I think is going to be really cool also. I think it's going to be really cool. Yeah, like all really, really cool stuff as well. But yeah, once again, I love the characterization, the attention to the campfire. Ciel and Lune showing up at the last second was a really cool moment as well. They really sell Renoir as a terrifying, enemy. Like every time he shows up, like they do it in such a fantastic way that I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. So like I think that they do a good job with that as well. Where like I never feel every time Renoir shows up, it's like my heart stops. Like it's a great moment. It's a fantastic moment. The way whenever Alicia shows up on the screen, it's like magical and the world stops and everything feels like it stops for a second. Your breath stops. The world feels kind of like it's like sparkly and kind of like otherworldly. And I think they did that like obviously intentionally as well. So there is like a really like amazing emotional presentation when it comes to this game as well that I think is really fantastic also. They do really, really well in this game too. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I think they did a really fantastic job with all this stuff too. And in terms of like the whole like old Lumiere, great environment as well. Like absolutely fantastic, cool visuals. It's like a really great story to add. Like showing us what happened with the fractures, hearing more stories about the fracture, which is really cool too. Yeah, like that's a great insight into the world that we were in, right? Or the world that was before us and what happened and the tragedy. Because while we are going through an unbelievable tragedy, we look towards perspective, which the characters have, which is like, well, thank God we weren't just attacked by Neverons, which is so interesting to say. It's like, oh, thank God we die slowly instead of just right away, Which again, I think most people would agree. It's like having 30 years of life is factually better than getting slaughtered by an Everon. It is. So like it puts perspective into where it's like, man, that fracture destroyed things like on a level that is terrifying. People had to hide away. There was like people trying to save each other's lives. People were hiding children in cellars just so they couldn't die. It was terrifying, and they put more perspective on that as well. We also had some other great moments here at the camp, of course, like with the stuff with the side stories, whether it be like Lune finding out more about like Verso and how he went back and helped at the rebuild at one point, but then like was betrayed by some expeditioners as well. I love the moments with Ciel and Mael, where Ciel kind of teaches like Mael that like fighting isn't just like about like just brute force. You have to like be very honest with yourself and with what's in front of you and what you can fight and what you can't fight. The whole thing with the headband armband with Eski was such a lovely, adorable moment as well. The moment where Verso separates his body and this is why I think is important too. I don't think Verso is like a bad guy. I want to make that clear. Is like that moment where he chops himself in half to make people happy. I genuinely do believe he cares about these people and cares about them surviving. But I think it's one of those things where like there's not a like, there's still obviously information there that's being held. But I do think it's like a really incredible moment, because it shows that like he is willing to like make these people like to lift up their spirits just a tiny bit, especially when there's in such a bad state as well. The stuff with the poetry was also really adorable too, and like showing that they both kind of like walled together is really nice also. And like I feel like as well like there's just a great camaraderie at the camp and a great beautiful time that we can have at the camp, and I always think it's very grounding and like very realistic and very fun, and like it feels like we're unpacking the day in some ways, and it's really, really well done. And we get to do more of that next time too as well. The carousel was also beautiful. I love the way like it talks about the pre-fracture with the people of Grandis as well, like showing us their culture of places as well, like and their culture about how like it's been kind of fractured after the fracture. The fracture like changed everything. Some people are able to rebuild like the Gestrels, but the Grandis like don't have their culture like they did before. They're trying to survive now, just like the Jesters are, but the Jesters are able to keep their kind of culture intact a bit more because they have like a really the place they live is very winding and defensive from Neverons. Whereas when it comes to the Grandis area, I feel like it's much harder to defend against Neverons. I think it is. It's way more open. There's way more of an advantage for people, because if you go into the Jester place, you can literally see that like one wrong step and you will be impaled. You know what I mean? But I do like the difference there. It's right. Like it's like Jesters love violence and fighting and combat, and they're able to keep that intact, while the Grandis love like being eloquent and poetry, but they weren't able to keep that intact as much. And again, it shows what the fracture has done to this world. It's really well done. But yeah, all this stuff has been amazing, guys. I've had such a beautiful and heart-wrenching time with this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as well. And I want to say thank you so much for coming along for this also. And I want to say that Clair Obscur has been just such a great joy for me and such a great time for me. And I hope the videos aren't too long. It's just like, I think with a game like this, you get carried away because there's so many, like, it's so easy to just go around the place and like fight enemies that you forget, like, the timing is, because I think it's like what they say, when you're playing a pure story game, it's easier to like it's like, okay, we've gone through like so much big of a chunk of a story. But when you're like roaming around on the map, like you do lose track of time like way quicker, right? And not that like, pure story games are like ever like bad. I mean more in the sense of just like, you will notice like you've gone through 2 hours of story versus like, oh, I've traveled on foot for half an hour. Sometimes that goes by in a flash. That's RPGs in general, right? When I play like a story-based game that's just all story, like a visual novel, like you're doing, as I said, a chunk of beautiful story over 2 hours, and it's like, not that you feel the 2 hours, but you're like, that was 2 hours, and I can see it's 2 hours, and like you know that you went through a big chunk of the story. Whereas with this, it's like, just like any RPG, it's like, oh, I've spent like an hour on the map here and I didn't even realize, you know, because you're just roaming about the place fighting things. It's just the way things go. I want to say thank you so much to all of you for coming on for this as well. But yeah, if you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever it is in your currency. And that is for the entire month that you're pledged. You get all videos on the channel, including Clair Obscur, early as well. If you want to see your name go by in the text credits, which is going by right now, that is the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier, and that is for every single video, not just Clair Obscur. You get your name in the text credits for €10 at the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier, and that is for every single video. And if you want to hear your name be shouted out at the end of every single video, that is the I Can Never Repay the Baby Gangsta tier at the highest tier at €15. And I want to say thank you to the patrons first at the highest tier. That is Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Anusta, Assassin, True Beta Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hike Hesperian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and at the highest tier, my YouTube members, Blasco, Lucinagi, and Zay. See you guys very soon.
Bye-bye.